All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Thursday night live stream. We have a special guest, Sarah.
Hi.
And please let me know, she's my wife, by the way. She's not a captive. I found her earlier today.
Just on the street.
Wearing that. I mean, anyways, we're on this mic right now, so if the sound is wacky or if the balance is wrong from the music to the mic, just please let me know. I think I'm talking at the normal volume I talk at on the live streams. So, here's what we got tonight, guys. Well, first I gotta pour something and say cheers. So we're gonna start a little differently tonight. We're gonna start with this. We're gonna just get right into the reviews because we have a barrel to pick. We got all sorts of crap to get into. Sarah's gonna try to get out of here by 10 p.m. So we have, 53 minutes because we start so late.
You never start on time, do you?
No. So what we're gonna do real quick, guys, is we're gonna review this new. This kind of get our palate set for what we're about to get into with these barrel samples, which we'll talk about in a second. But we're going to review this brand new PGA 2024 edition of Elijah Craig Small Batch. And the reason I'm going to taste this is because I heard from somebody that this actually tastes different than standard Elijah Craig Small Batch. And I don't know if that's true. We are going to find out right now if that's true. So Sarah's going to do this with me. Then we're going to go straight into this barrel pick, which I'll tell you about in a second. And then I've got a bunch of stuff to also taste after the barrel pick. So we're gonna get into this. We're gonna probably do a good 2 hours tonight. Sarah, obviously, like I said, is gonna dip out probably after the first half. She'll dip out at intermission.
It's my bedtime already.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. I put these in like such a random. I really
It doesn't
should have
matter.
paid attention. Well,
Just keep
you
the
have to-
oranges in the.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you stickered the bottom. Huh.
Where did you want me to sticker them?
The top. Sorry, I should have
How
told
do
you
you
that.
sticker the top?
Because it doesn't matter that we do it blind because we don't.
Oh, you mean like on this?
So that we can see it. I didn't say that. Can you re-sticker all of them,
Yes.
please?
Whoops.
Where's
Okay.
the? Okay, here you go.
That's fine.
So you can
Where's
just.
the? I need a drink already.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Is
let's
this
get into
the-
this Elijah Craig real quick.
Is this just the normal one? Not the normal one, but the
Whatever was on the right side.
non-golf one.
Yes, the right side is the normal one, and then we got the golf one. So there you go. All right, everybody. Let me say hello to some folks. Let me tell you about the giveaway as well.
Sorry.
By the way, guys, it's Sarah with an H. Just so you guys know, it's with an H.
Oh, I don't really care that much.
Sarah's shirt is awesome, says Pink Dan.
Thank you.
All right, so who do we got in here? James Morgan, what's up, man? Russ, good to see you. So everybody's packages, guys, went out today. The people who ordered Dark Arts that I had them shipped to me, that I'm redirecting the shipping, all the Dark Arts went out today at around 1:30 p.m. I think. Russ reminded me of that. Copper Wolf, what's up? Justin, Aaron, Paul, Jeremy, your package arrived today too, and obviously we are tasting something that you sent me that Sarah's very excited about. And guys, that is the You sent me this too, but the A. Smith Bowman Batch 3
Yes.
cask strength. Sarah loves John J. Bowman, so we're going to taste the Bowman cask strength. She's got a lot to taste
Oh,
tonight.
I have so much to do. I'm already
A
messing
lot of
up.
activities. What is up, Guy? Good to see you, man. And I think your Middle West arrived today, if I'm not mistaken. A few folks, guys, got the Middle West Spirits pick a little bit early. Some of the micro batches, which is the top tier, the $50 tier in the Patreon. We had a little Zoom hang, and it kind of towards the end of the Zoom hang, there was like maybe 3 or 4 of us left, and I was like, if you guys want them, I've got some extra bottles because I bought a few by the case before they were released. So some folks are going to have that Middle West pick, and hopefully they can share their thoughts with everybody as well. All right, we're going to keep scrolling. Pink Dan, Travis, good to see you guys. I'll see you guys later in the stream. I just want to scroll past all the welcome messages so we can get the show on the road. Justin says, Sarah, blink twice if you need help.
Oh, I blinked 3 times.
That was 3.
That was my bad.
I think it's a circle. I think we're good then.
Yeah.
Toshi, good to see you, man. Luke Stevens, music's just a touch loud compared to your audio for me. I think you're right. I think the mic I'm on is a little less sensitive, so I just turned it down a smidge. About 17%. I just turned it down or so. Sarah's hands grew. Well, yeah.
I know, and I'm not pleased about it.
She has work to do.
I was told I could not do them tonight.
We actually have to pick a barrel tonight. Joe says my order came and I missed it. Oh, I'm sorry, man. All right, we're going to keep scrolling. Boom. I think we're caught up. Good to see you, Darrell. And Sean, this is my wife, Sarah. Yes. So she's going to help me. She's going to help me pick this barrel tonight. So here's what we've got. After this quick Elijah Craig thing we're going to do, just this one-on-one side-by-side, we have 6 barrel samples, guys. Let me see if this will focus. Probably not. It's probably going to find our faces. We have 6 barrel samples of this River Roots, and this is 9.5-year bourbon. And these are all 78.5% corn mash bill, which is that mystery mash that floated around in 2020 that was at 15 years old at that point. Well, there's some younger stock of this, not from totes. This actually came from barrels, not the toted stuff from 2020. And River Roots sourced it. The assumption here is that this is all beam, which it has been widely discussed. And, you know, we're gonna roll under the assumption that this is beam, even though some folks say that it's Heaven Hill, this or that. We're gonna say beam. It's all nutty. It doesn't matter. You know, it has that somewhat nutty profile to it. And all of these samples are between 116 and 122 proof. So Ryan from River Roots may or may not be tuning in at this point. I told him we were going to do this Elijah Craig thing real quick. And then Sarah and I are going to go through and we're going to pick the next single barrel for Drums and Drams. And the reason Sarah's here, besides helping us label,
I'm doing a great job.
Is she hasn't been able to attend a barrel pick yet. So
that's not true. I went to one.
Oh yeah, you went to Middle West.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You forgot about me?
I just forgot. I forgot that happened.
God, I'm so bored.
Well, never mind. She's just never been to River Roots.
Not even memorable enough.
She's just not been to River Roots, is what it is. So we're gonna do this.
I wish I could go there.
We'll do this River Roots pick together. Later in the stream, I'm gonna compare a Ben Holiday single barrel from Jeremy to the Bourbon Lore product that everybody, you know, presumably many of you have that bottle. And we have some other things. I've got Kelvin 6 4-gate that I'm going to taste later on in the stream. So if you guys don't want to catch the barrel pick on the replay or live, no worries, totally understand. Sometimes these things can be tedious to do them on live streams. You can go ahead and tune in, you know, probably on the 10 o'clock hour. That's fun. It feels like an infomercial.
You're the news.
We're the news, yeah. Will says, I remember Sarah being a pure joy at Middle West. Look, he's sucking up. Look at that.
I know he is.
I'm
such a bump on a log. Like, I'm so boring.
Wow, Will.
That was a fun day, though.
Joe, Shook says there's a 0.0% chance you pick a barrel by 2 a.m. Yeah, we gotta get to it. Okay, let's get into this Elijah Craig now. Too much whiskey. Forgot the wife, says Phil. Ryan Lentz, I'm here. Guys, say hello to Ryan, one of the owners of River Roots, and someone who has been the biggest supporter of the channel, especially in regards to barrel picks, but also, let me show you the most special sample I think I've ever received that Ryan sent. This is a Willett Family Estate, 22-year, 135 proof. This is barrel C4D. This is like an $8,000 to $10,000 bottle, and Ryan shared this sample we're gonna drink it tonight. We're gonna have some of this, and this is gonna be the celebration after we pick a barrel from River Roots. So
if I'm still alive.
If you're still alive.
I'll be alive for that. That sounds important.
So, Paul P., this is a 4th barrel from River Roots. We've got the first rye. We just picked 2 more ryes, and now we're picking this beam bourbon here. All right, let's do it. So, real quick, Elijah Craig PGA versus Elijah Craig regular small batch. All right, so on the initial small batch, you guys know this product, 94 proof. To me, what do you think?
This is the one that I mix up. I always think it's banana. It's like maraschino cherry, though. But
Yeah, bright sweetness on the standard Elijah Craig. You guys all know this product, like vanilla, bright sweetness, standard classic Kentucky caramels. And on the nose of the PGA, wow. This is actually remarkably different. Yeah. So the PGA is way darker on the nose. So they don't mention anything on the labeling, although they've got this cool top thing on the PGA version. There is a neck tag. Oh, they do give you some barrel info. Okay, this makes more sense. I wondered why it was so different. So this says a unique small batch bourbon crafted with barrels from Rickhouse's P, 1G, and A. Oh, that's hilarious. They have so many Rickhouses, they could literally do a PGA blend. 25% from Rickhouse P, 61 from 1G, 14 from A. They don't give you floors, but the way this smells, I would imagine these are higher barrels. I mean, there's much more oak impact, and it's darker. What's it taste like?
It's like really nutty on the finish.
Which one? PGA?
Mm-hmm.
It's way bigger on the palate, though. It's way better. All right, so if you guys are... Look, if you see this, this was $36 in Ohio. If you're looking... I wouldn't hunt this bottle down unless you're a golf fan. But if you're going to find like a $35 to $40 bottle and you're just looking around and you happen to see this on the shelf, I would totally buy this bottle. It tastes way better than standard Elijah Craig small batch, which is interesting. I thought it was all a gimmick and it was just going to be the same stuff. The PGA, this is not toasted. This is just a small batch blend. Jason, I'm not a golf person, but I still know what you're talking about. Adam Hyman, good to see you, man. Sorry I'm late watching the Old Stubborn video and sourcing a sample. Yeah, so guys, tonight's giveaway. Very quickly, every $5 super chat, either on stream or to my Venmo or PayPal, which is in the description of this video. Tonight's giveaway, we are giving away a bottle of Old Stubborn. I just posted my review 30 minutes before this stream. One of my top whiskeys so far of the year. So we've got this thing rocked and ready, you know, locked and loaded, whatever you want to call it, ready to ship. Shut up.
I didn't say it.
Don't laugh. And second place is going to win a bottle of this. This is our unreleased Middle West Spirits wheat whiskey pick. We gave away 2 of these last week. I've got one more that I can give away. This is not the one I'm giving away. It's in the basement, but I promise I have unopened versions of this. So whoever wins this will get a sample of the Stubborn. Whoever wins the Stubborn will get a sample of this, so you guys can taste everything that the other winner would taste. So there we go. Okay. What? What?
You knock this table so much. I'm like,
well, there's so
amazed that
they usually don't have glasses touching like this.
it's like ding, ding, ding.
It's a lot of glassware.
I don't know if they can hear that or not.
They can hear it. On this mic, they can.
Sorry, that's my fault.
For sure. Casket Salesman says, can't wait to try those River Roots Ryes. They're very special. Particularly the dark funky barrel, which we have a name for that we cannot say on this live stream, but...
Wait, what?
I can't say it.
Can you whisper to me?
Meg.
Oh, yeah, okay. I remember.
I can't. Yeah. Okay, Casket Salesman, I got you in for one, man. Guys, I'm not going to get all the super chats right now unless they're in the stream. If they're Venmo stuff, we'll catch up with them later so we can get this barrel pick on the road. Casket Salesman missed out on getting an old stub off Seal Box. Might as well take a shot. There could be still one available on Shared Pour, by the way. And JG spoiler shot, Sarah is too good for Cam. We all know. We all know.
They don't know. The real me.
Wow.
I'm crazy.
Well, she said it.
Not really. I'm
all right.
pretty boring.
So these are organized by pour? Okay. So
Yeah, so they're...
Okay, in the order?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's the one thing I did right.
Okay. Here, let's go ahead and pour these. You just got to get enough in the glass to smell it. Like, I'm not trying to destroy us. 804. Okay. So guys, we're gonna get into this barrel pick now. Again, we have 6 samples. I actually eliminated one of these the other night.
You did?
Yeah, let me see which one it was. I think it's 805. I just wanted to at least get us down a little bit. Um, 805 loser. So we can just get rid of 805. That can go away. I do want to taste it maybe real quick to confirm confirm that it's actually a loser.
I know. Now, what if it's like actually the best one?
It's not.
You don't know that.
I promise it's not.
I don't know. know. Maybe you were having an off night.
I like bourbon a lot. In for 2. Thank you, sir. I'm in. Let me just pour a little bit of 805. So, guys, I said 805, which is 121.5. I said this one was a loser. And I think the reason I said that is because it was really flat on the palate. Like, I remember it just drinking really weirdly and reserved. It was kind of strange. Will, if I tip your OnlyFans account, does that get me in on the giveaway? What? What?
It smells like an indoor pool.
An indoor pool?
Yeah.
Well, go easy on it.
No, I didn't mean it like...
It actually kind of does.
I know. That's what I...
fucking weird. That's an odd barrel, yeah.
I don't think any of the other ones that I've had have smelled like
It's
that.
so tame on the palate, which is so weird. I'm gonna save this for another day.
Bye-bye, 805.
805's done. Look at that. We're making great progress.
So many stickers wasted. Double because of
Yeah.
doing it wrong.
So 811.
Wait, did you clear your Elijah crate?
I just moved them out of the way.
Did you bust them already?
Yeah.
Well, should we get rid of these? I'm gonna accidentally
just leave them for a
start
second.
drinking them.
Just get this poured. Then we'll get our stuff organized here. I'm at 820. Guys, as you jump in tonight, please hit that like button. If you're wondering what's happening here, we are too. I'm just kidding. That's my wife.
Is this what you're like? You just
Is
need
this
to do
what I? Is this what you're like? Well. Okay, you.
Okay.
I'll take all the pink ones.
I'm the girl though.
That's okay. I basically am too.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's true. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this for here.
All right, guys, let's get into this now. So, my top.
Do you have them in this order for a reason?
No, it's just the order that these are in.
Okay.
Mr. Zetro, feel sorry for the group that gets 805. It was an interesting. It was like a chlorine note, almost like a rum, kind of a rummy chlorine note. Just go to Clay's. Not interested in a YMCA pool blend. That was a little harsh. Sarah's. Doesn't actually smell like a pool necessarily. Bourbon Retriever, bring back the tiny hands. We will soon.
I want to.
How is she gonna do that and do a barrel pick?
Well, if I didn't have to put all the stickers on them, I really could have made it work.
Well, Jason, $9.99 is fine, man. That's a mobile thing, I think, that you can only do, 99-cent enders on your dollar amounts. Jason, thank you for the super chat, man. I got you in for 2. Count me in and keep up the excellent content. I will do my best. So the top 2, 811 and 802 that I had, put those out front. 811, 802. And let's go through 823, 804, 820.
And we're trying
See what happens.
to eliminate 2.
We're trying to eliminate 2 of these and then have a top 3 and go through those.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like you secretly already have this picked.
I don't.
And you're just...
Well, I don't know because I had a lot of iffy notes. I have like 3 different tastings here in my phone.
Okay.
Jesse might not be able to join until later, but looking forward to watching the replay and love seeing Sarah on camera. Good to see you, Jesse. Thanks, man. All right, so we're going to start with barrel 823. This is 118 proof. And
I wish I wrote the proofs like on the glasses because that's kind of...
just move them over.
How dare you give me solutions to my problems. Okay.
All right. 823.
Oh, they're all wrong.
They're close.
Yeah, okay.
This is 118 proof. Again, 78.5% corn mash bill beam. I might go down the line just first real quick.
A little line sniff.
So, okay. And then we're going on to 804, which is the same proof.
Wait, I didn't.
Wow, they're very different.
I didn't get
Wow.
Your nose works so fast. I can't keep up.
Which one do you think is sweeter?
It's
interesting. Travis, in Cam's defense, he did pick Sarah unless she picked him, but well...
I picked him.
She did. Haha.
He had no choice. I didn't give him one.
Wayne Arnold, never been so excited about a bean bottle. Yeah, I'm excited about this.
I think 823 is sweeter, maybe.
So, what we're looking for, like I'm talking to you, I guess. Sorry. It's like, do I talk here or here? So what I'm looking for is the best balance between sweet and spice. Like obviously, whichever one. If we find something that's super sweet and it drinks really softly, that's fine. You know what I mean? If it maxes that out, if it's really spicy but it's a great drinker. And we're also trying to eliminate grassiness because some of these bean barrels have kind of a grassy note to them, and some can be more nutty than others. So like the goal is to find that perfect balance of all those things. My personal preference is to avoid grass the most out of all these barrels. All right, so the hottest proof of these is going to be the third one, 820, which is 122 proof. So that's up there.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really a crazy spread, though.
No. So I think the middle one's the sweetest.
Do you?
I do. Let's taste them. And if you want to just spit or dump.
See, off the nose alone, I can't trust it because you have a super nose and I don't.
All right, let's go. Let's taste the first one. That's good. That's good all the way around. I think. It might be getting a little grassy in the finish. But that's very sweet.
Am I mixing up like grassy and nutty?
Oh, some people do, and some people say earthy for grassy. Shook says earthy. I say grassy.
Yeah,
it's
more earthy for me. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
And these barrels, well, like it's like soil. Yeah, it's like dirt. He calls that note in these barrels earth. I know, because when at River Roots he tasted one and he was like, "That's got that earthy thing," and I called it grassy, and it was just on the finish of the barrel that we tried. It is,
yeah. It's just on the end of this one.
Yeah,
I like it though. It doesn't bother me. I like it on that one.
There's nothing bad about that. Let's go to the second one.
Oh yeah, you're right. The second one, I think. Wait, which one did you say smelled the sweetest?
This second one. Yeah. Okay. 804. Luke says vegetal or potting soil. I think this is more like a potting soil / I really get grass on notes like that. It's not damp forest floor. It's not that. That's a note that I really like. And these all have it in varying degrees, you know. What do you think about that one? Ooh. I love the way it drank, but it's really grassy in the finish to me. That's got a lot of that note. But it drinks really well.
They're very similar. I don't know.
Sarah's not going to help us at all tonight.
I don't know why I'm here.
Well,
I'm in my pajamas.
If you just want to tap out at any point.
No, I'm going to pick the best one.
Okay. Joe says, how much grass is Cam eating? That's a question for you.
No. A good bit.
There's something different about this third one.
Do you really think that this one smells the sweetest?
Well, I'm in my head about it now.
I think this one's the sweetest.
They're both low proof.
You have the better nose though, so I don't know why I'm questioning you.
811 and 802.
820 smells like the most different.
It does.
Don't say anything yet.
Okay.
You're gonna make me think stuff that I don't know if I think.
Jason, I'd be no help either. I quit grass in the 90s. Jay, I will only get what Sarah likes. Well, we could probably go up there and bottle you just one out of the barrel that she likes. If it's not the one I pick, we can send it just to you, JG. And I'll put a little special sticker on it just for you.
Perfect.
Bourbon Retriever, question, do you have matching PJs? If so, missed opportunity. Absolutely, we do not. Actually, we do. We have Belschnickel sweater.
That's a sweatshirt.
It's about as
No.
It's about as similar as it gets.
I do need to get you some cat PJs.
What is up, Mark Vasco? Mike B, going to be tough for these bourbons to reach the heights that the ryes got to. It's just a completely different beast. And those ryes are significant whiskeys for me. All right, what do you think?
Have you had this one yet?
Mm-hmm. I like it. Yeah.
I like it a lot too. I really, really like it. And then out of nowhere, there was like this after finish of grass. Like, that was so
it's big on this
powerful.
one. It's big on this one.
I don't know why.
Is there any of these that like you could immediately eliminate, you think? Because of the finish on this?
Do you know that scene in The Emperor's New Groove where Cusco as a llama eats grass and like the dirt?
This has that grass. I know. This one probably has the most of that. But it drinks interestingly. It doesn't ramp up. It's kind of, it hits you and it's kind of like this. It's steady and it's broad and then it's grass, I think.
Yeah.
But the other two, I think I probably like more.
I would agree.
Interesting. All right, so you want to eliminate it?
Yeah, eliminate 820.
Okay.
Which is the highest proof one. I don't know if that's of any significance to you.
It is, isn't it? Oh no, 802 is going to be a little higher, but just by like 0.12.
Okay.
Really, really significant.
Yeah. Man, I loved Emperor's New Groove. That's such an underrated movie.
It is. Dan Hooper, matching PJ fun. Thanks, man. I got you in for 2, or for 4 rather. Private jets for. What are we talking? Private jets?
What?
Adam says private jets for both of them. I don't know. Are you talking about PJs? All right, Adam. All right.
I'm just kidding.
Tim, we're picking a 9.5-year mystery mash, 78.5% corn bean barrel from River Roots right now.
I like the way this one smells better.
Which one?
823.
That's a tough call for me.
I don't know. I think I'm going for it.
823.
I'll give you a minute, but like,
okay.
Sorry.
Oh.
That didn't make sense.
Oh.
I meant give me a minute to confirm, not I'll give you a minute.
823 is really good. So guys, what we're doing right now is we have what I have. God, I can't even talk. From the other night, I did a preliminary tasting, and I had a bottom 3 of these. I had eliminated one. I had a bottom 3. The top 2 we still haven't gotten into. We're gonna take the winner of the bottom 3, put it into these top 2, and we're gonna see which one comes out on top. The nose on 823 is the best.
I know, that's what I said.
Yeah, you're right.
The drinking though, I'm not sure.
The drinking on 804 is better, I think.
I don't know. I need to cleanse the.
Yeah.
I was drinking it too fast when I.
So then it's like we have to probably go with the one that drinks better. That's been the rule of our picks.
Yeah, because the nose is still good on the other one.
Yeah, the rule of our picks has been we always come down to this.
It's just a little softer than.
Which one's softer on the nose?
This one.
Oh, that's okay. I don't think. Okay.
I think we're using soft in a different way. Like I think it's more subtle. It's not.
Okay. I think it's closed off. I don't know.
Closed off.
Yeah, tight.
Like dulled, like softer.
But it's still intense. It's like. No, I can't describe this to you.
Soft.
I can't describe this right now in this moment.
What? You have the best words of everyone. You can figure it out.
Clay sounds like none are standing out fully. Out of this group, sense of it makes sense. Bottom 3 from me the other day. I just want to find a favorite of this to make sure that I'm not wrong about. I don't want to just eliminate them already. Let's find a favorite, put it up against the top 2. I think 804 is probably the one. I want to check the finish one more time. On which one? 804? Okay.
Just feels good.
Yeah.
All around.
Yeah, it does.
I just splashed it all over
Well, don't
myself.
do
I'm running low now.
that. If 804 won this, that would be weird because I had that in 5th place the other night.
Well, you know what? Sometimes
But
you just need me to splash myself with it.
all right,
Then it'll be better.
let me get back to the chat here. Travis, soft equals not as complex equals closed off. To me, no, Travis. Soft means like it smells lower proof, less aromas.
Yeah.
Closed off to me usually means that the proof and intensity are there. It's just that the flavors feel masked by ethanol is when I say closed off. And they could both be happening at the same time, I guess. It could be soft and closed off, but I don't ever really use those together. Bourbon Retriever. So I selfishly love a good nose, but what we've been doing on our picks is picking palate over nose because most people are going to prefer a whiskey that drinks better than smells better. In this case, what I'm looking to do is reduce nuttiness, eliminate grassiness, and I know that's possible with these samples. There's enough variety between them to work on those scales. And then for me, find a really great drinking experience, and I don't care if it's soft or intense because I don't really know that. There's not a precedent set for this mash bill, 78.5 corn at 9.5 years. So with no precedent in the market, I think whatever we pick is the experience is right because there's not an expected experience from the consumer.
Yeah, this one is nuttier and grassier.
823?
Yeah, on the finish it's way more. Like, this one's not really.
Tim got you in for one. And Sarah, we trust.
You shouldn't. I don't know what I'm doing.
All right. Yeah, and this one. All right, let's leave 804 in.
Okay.
All right. There we go.
Bye,
We're making
823.
progress.
See you later.
Okay, let's get the...
See you later, crocodile.
Nope.
That's how the saying goes.
Okay.
So
we got rid of 823 and we got rid of...
well, we kept the... Did you get rid of the...
What's that?
we were supposed to keep 804 in. Did you get rid of it?
No, I got it right here.
Oh, I think you took mine away.
811, 802, 804.
Sorry, I think I probably pushed it over to you.
Okay.
I don't know why I did that.
Are you orange? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So, out of 811 and 802, what was... Well, no, I don't want to know.
I'm not going to tell you.
I don't want to know.
They were tied, actually. So.
Were they?
They were. They were two totally different things for me that I liked.
Okay.
Dan H, cheers. Tasting Barrel King Batch 83. Which one is that, Dan? Is that the new like old fashioned thing?
I got bourbon in my hair.
Well,
it smells nice. Actually.
There's a joke to be made there. All right. Phil, what's the anticipated yield of the barrels? About 160 or so bottles, I think. Good question. Holy crap. Venmo is okay. I'll get to you guys in a bit. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Cam, you ever looked into something like IFTT to automatically compile your super chats, donations to a Google Sheet so you don't have to do it manually? I have no clue what that means, IFTT.
So no.
So the answer is no. But could I actually do that? I mean, with Venmo and PayPal?
Because then there's less room for, like, error.
Wayne, do you have a Knob Creek single barrel select to compare your winner to? Right here. Matt Porter's knob stopper pick. Oh, if this then that, says Jason. Okay. Well, I don't know how to do all that jazz. Oh. Was 804 the one we just...
Yeah.
Okay. Smells good.
I'm just going down the line.
Oh, there's a reason.
So they're all like different proofs too, which
Yeah.
is nice. So 118, 116, 122.
So here's what we got, guys. In what?
I'm sorry, I keep sloshing bourbon everywhere.
Stop.
I don't know
What
what.
the fuck are you
I
doing?
don't know how to.
Here, reverse your order for me.
What do you mean? 804 over
Yeah,
here?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
in
yeah.
here. Oh, I see.
So we can go there left to right. because this is
Okay.
the order we'll do it in.
I would spill it all first.
All right, so here we go, guys. From your left to right, ABC. We've got. And I'll put this in the chat here. A, which is 804, is 118.6 proof. B is 811, which is 116.24.
Seriously, I keep like literally sloshing it out of myself.
Okay, well,
I don't know what to do with these glasses.
as the kids say, do better. This is the worst phrase of all time.
Throwing it on myself.
Do better. What does that mean? Okay, here's... God bless America. Did I get it? There we go. So glass A is barrel 804. If you hear us refer to these things like this. B is 811, C is 802, and then those are the corresponding proof points. So the proof points are all within, let's say 4.
Ooh, I like the way like 811 smells.
I know. Me too.
Whoa, that was nice.
And guess what that one is?
811?
When I had you smell it earlier and I said the one that smells like buttercream,
Yeah.
that's that.
That's the one?
That's the one. That's what I'm saying. It smells so fucking good. Oh my gosh. Oh, it smells so good.
So wait, which two did you have me smell? It was 811 and 802.
811 and
That's what
804.
No, we just picked 804.
You're right.
Was
802.
It
It was 811 and
okay,
802.
So it was the okay. Yeah,
Yes.
okay, because 811 was the one I liked better.
No, it wasn't.
I thought it was.
No, it wasn't.
No?
You liked the one that was the hotter whiskey. Yes. We said that.
I liked the one that was in this hand, and that I remember you said was the buttercream one, which would be 811.
You didn't like the buttercream one the most.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
No, I said the other one didn't, like, it didn't. Okay, whatever. We're
We'll
just
pick
gonna
it. We'll
agree
pick it
to
right now. We're gonna
disagree
pick it
because
right
you're
now.
wrong.
We're gonna pick it
What?
right now. It's gonna be
Okay.
great.
I remember.
All right, so in glass A is the one that we just picked from the last round. So let's move on from that. So let's go to 811 on the nose.
Okay.
811 on the nose is the lowest proof of the bunch.
Oh, but it smells the best, though.
It smells so good. Guys, this smells like, do you get the buttercream thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially when, like, next to these.
Yeah.
Both of them.
This has that cream soda buttercream thing. Actually, our Dark Arts pick, which is MGP, has this note. But this has it in a beam sense. With good light caramels, good cinnamons, baking spices, a little bit of nuttiness, but it's not overbearing. And it's not hot at all to me. I could just like go.
No, like it doesn't curl up my nose. It
Yeah.
doesn't. Yeah, because that was. Yeah, that's what the other one did. See, I remember this distinctly because I was supposed to be working and I wasn't working, and I remember exactly the time and place.
The nose
and
on
the
that.
hand and the.
All right. Sarah is right. Cam has a lot to learn. Mike B, looks like we have a clear winner. Well, we got to taste them first because the nose, the nose only goes so far.
That's true. I didn't taste them earlier though. That might change my mind because sometimes it does.
Yeah. Dennis, wanted to thank you for your heads up on the old stubborn batch 2 off topic. Sorry, but just got home and tuned in. No, man, I
Not off topic though.
not off topic.
It's not.
It's the topic is whiskey.
Well, but you literally mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, we're giving
I
one
need
away.
to stop saying the word literally. I sound like a teenager.
You literally sound like a
I
teenager.
do.
Here, we're giving one of these away, Dennis, by the way. That's what the super chats are for tonight. Let's do this.
I'm trying not
Let's
to
do
eliminate
this.
804, but I got
No, that's what I'm
not
saying.
really paying attention to it.
Let's do this.
It's just not as good.
We know 811 is like a standout, so just put it out front for now, and let's eliminate 802 or 804. 802
But I haven't
or
even
804.
tasted 802 yet.
I know, but I'm saying
Or-
we know that's top 2.
Do we? Have we
We know
tasted it recently?
We know that's
I
top 2.
sloshed it on myself,
It's a
but I
special
didn't
whiskey.
Taste it.
If anything, okay, let's say these both win, then we just go back to having 3.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying separate this out.
Okay. I'm just gonna taste it first.
Which one?
811.
Okay.
Because I don't.
All right. The nose is
Thank goodness.
so damn good.
Yeah, I was just excited about
I've
it.
never had a Beam product that has root beer on the nose it's like root beer, cream soda, buttercream. It's the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had one that has this note. And there's also like cherries and stuff.
But like darker.
It's a little spiky, actually, on the palate to me.
I kind of like that, though.
It gets really sweet in the mid-palate. I'm trying to get to that finish, though.
Yeah, it's real dulled down on the finish, actually.
It's only one. This is only 116 proof, guys. Our glass B. It is grassy on the finish. That was my hang up on this. It was like perfect until the finish.
I'm getting I had to do like a better mouth slosh. Horse learning technique.
Yeah. What one smells best as a perfume or cologne? That's the winner, says Travis. Well, this one probably.
I don't get like a ton. It's not like an overwhelming grass finish.
Okay. God, the nose is so good.
It doesn't bother me. I really didn't get a lot of it at all. Actually.
Okay.
I'm happy with this, but I haven't even tasted 802 yet, so I don't take that. I'm
gonna taste 802.
I need to like cleanse too. I need to.
I'll put this back up here. Oh hell yeah. That drink's good.
Is that one you're... Wait, it was 802 you just said?
Yeah. The nose isn't as special. It's just solid.
It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's not like... It doesn't have that special thing of 811. Ooh, man. The finish goes on forever. It always comes down to this shit. This is every barrel pick we do. It's like, oh, this nose is so great. This one drinks better every time. And then it's like, well, then I'm like, I want both. we can't do two of these, obviously, but God, it just drinks good.
Yeah, it drinks really good.
It's intense. Oh man.
I
notes
feel
on?
like I could safely just eliminate 804 right now.
I gotta take one more sip of it.
I mean, I like it, but it's not.
It's out.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So look, the top two held, which I feel good about.
Yeah. Now I'm worried you manipulated me into it.
No.
Did I decide my way up here?
I did this for like 2 hours the other night, just going through these.
You cheated. You need to do this sometime on the spot.
Well, I just wanted to at least have an idea.
Okay.
I stacked the deck a little. No, I didn't. Here were my notes, though. On 811, I said lowest proof but possible favorite. Broad, slightly funky buttercream sweetness, perhaps no grassiness or least grassy finish. And then 802, I said very spicy, baking spice forward, drinks pretty darn well, not particularly grassy in finish, just more oak and Booker's quality to the spices. Surprised after thinking that this wasn't great, but now I love it.
It is very Booker's.
So,
right? So, I just wonder. Like, I am confident in these choices, but I just wonder for myself if you had not been here to like pull those out and do it in the way we did, if I would have landed at the same place.
I don't know. It would have been hard.
That's what bothers me. I never get to figure that out.
You can figure these out, and you figured out the first three because I
like that one better.
Do you?
Yeah, it drinks so good. Like it does. The smell.
I know. First impressions we should probably just roll with. But my first impression of when I nosed these the other night, I nosed all 6 of them at once, and I immediately said 811 I want. But that was on the nose. Right?
But you do that every time.
I always pick it out.
Yeah.
I always know.
But to be fair, the nose is really, really good.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe
hold on.
It's insane. I don't know.
Let me keep going back and forth a minute.
Matt says, have her blind you, Cam, with a fork in the eye.
Yes.
She got too happy for that.
It's because we just watched that show where the girl got stabbed.
Guys, are you watching Fallout, by the way, on Amazon Prime? We started watching Fallout.
It's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Ryan's still here. What's up, man? I think that might be the highest proof barrel we have of that mash bill. This must be 802.
Which one?
802.
Oh, 802.
It's good. Ryan, let me ask you this, man. I don't know if you know these off the top of your head or if you have anything in front of you or whatever, but do you have any opinions on any of these barrels? Maybe not specifically if you don't want to share and sway us between any of these, but do you have any opinions, broadly speaking, or like trends you've noticed with the lower or the higher proofers or anything like that?
Fallout is so good.
Yeah.
I really do think if the world blew up, like if we survived it, we would do a pretty good job.
We could have
managing a wasteland.
We could sell.
Well,
we could trade bourbon for whatever the injectable stuff is that they use.
No, we wouldn't be trading the bourbon. People would be no.
Oh, Ryan says I haven't tasted these barrels. Nice. That's your job,
That's weird
Ryan.
To me. Yeah, why? I would be all over.
He just buys the barrels.
Oh.
He doesn't taste them. No.
He doesn't go for a little dip. I would.
I don't know what to do here. I gotta taste them one more time, but because I keep nosing them and I'm like, I know I want 811 on the nose.
Well, but your nose, you also have to remember that you have like a hyper nose.
Dude,
Most
the palate
people don't have that.
The palate don't. Even the flavors up front, all that funky shit. I took a big sip this time. I wanted to actually see what it was like to drink it, not just teeny little sips. So that was a big sip.
You need to take adequate sips.
I've been taking real pussy ass sips.
Oh, well, that sounds like your problem.
It does kind of fall off in the finish, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, I'll do one more of that.
802 is the
I think we
winner.
know. I think we know which one it is.
802 has to be the winner. Yeah. It's...
Look at this. Hey, guys, it's 9:53. I said we were going to choose this barrel by 10.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Dan Shook.
But I want to... Is he in this?
No, he's not in this, but just we'll clip it and we'll send it to him.
Okay. It just drinks so good. And the nose is good. It's not like the nose is bad. It's just...
The finish is wild.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it holds
Of course,
up.
we ended up picking the highest proof barrel that they have of
Did
this.
we?
Yeah, that's what Ryan said.
It wasn't the highest overall... Oh, of that mash bill, though.
Ryan says, all the barrels I sent Cam were starred by the River Roots team as some of the most interesting barrels. Nice. Okay,
Oh,
well, Ryan, I think we're picking 802, man. I think we're going with the hot one. Which...
Who picked 805 to send over? That's what I want to know.
Hang on, let me get 805 again. Well, because actually you should taste it now that you've tasted the other ones.
Did I not taste it?
Oh, we didn't even pour it. I forgot that I poured
Wait,
it
what?
back. I poured it back in there.
Oh. Did we not taste it? I don't even remember.
You didn't taste it.
The second I smelled it, I just had like this flashback of running and jumping into an indoor pool.
Was that the
I
chlorine
like
one?
5.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted. What if it's amazing? What if it tastes so good?
It's weird. It drinks like a 90 proofer. It's so weird. That's what I had the other night, and I was like, no one would forgive us if we picked a 121 proofer that drinks like 90.
Okay, it's smelling less like a pool right now, but...
Ryan, I'll taste 802 tomorrow. Let you know how you did. The pressure's on, man.
So you'd have to taste the rest to really know.
Yeah, exactly. You got to go through the whole flight. We got to drink some crazy Willet here in a second, and then it's down to business. I can't believe we chose the highest proof. Of course we did. Oh, that nose on 811. I wonder if you could blend those. Don't tell me that's your favorite.
No,
okay,
it's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Like, come on.
I'm trying to like understand what I'm tasting.
Let me do it.
That sounds bad. It's not bad. It's just
It's different.
It's yeah.
It's really weird. And it just I can't believe it drinks so easy.
Yeah. But in a weird way.
Ryan, smells like a regular Friday afternoon at River Roots. A lot of R&D. Uh-huh.
That sounds fun. I'm gonna go there.
Why do I like that now? Tell me to stop. Tell me to stop.
It's your new favorite. Should we
can't-
throw it back in the mix? Let's do. I'll blind you. That would be fun, actually, if we did that between a 3.
Ryan, whoever gets barrel 811, let me know, man. Or if you guys can bottle. I would love to get a bottle, actually. If you can bottle straight from this barrel.
Compared to the way this one drinks, though, like, you just want to sniff it.
No, I just want one bottle of it. Yeah, to sniff.
Can they turn it into a candle? Like, that's what we need, is just an air freshener.
Sean, see, everybody says this. I know. I just love the nose so much.
Yeah. Maybe what we could do is get a bottle of it, and I could put it in one of those Febreze things that just sprays into your house, and we could just spray it as, like, an air freshener.
The cat's out there.
Yeah. Oh, you closed the door?
It's not closed.
She's gonna rip that thing apart.
You want to come in here? Come on.
Hi. It's okay. See, I don't know if they can hear her.
They can hear on this mic. Matt Rainey would love to try that Old Stubborn. Thank you, Matt, for the super chat, and I'll get you in here for one.
Ooh. Sorry.
Did you taste this again?
No, but I tasted it, and I'm now getting like I feel like if I burped, it would taste like grass.
Yeah.
Or earth. Or the Cusco grass clump of dirt.
Why do I like the palate now?
I don't know.
It's got like good flavors. It's still really flat. We're picking 802.
None
We're picking
of them
802.
were bad, but
802 is the one. All right, here we got 2 more things to do while you're here.
okay.
Okay. First, we're gonna do we're gonna taste cask strength Bowman. I've never tasted cask strength Bowman before, and then we're gonna taste Ryan's bonkers Willet sample.
I almost want to do the.
Oh, that is very grassy.
Yeah.
Now.
Right. But it's after.
Look
It's
at
like
her.
a long
She's
time
rubbing
after.
on the.
Are you okay? I wish we could put her in therapy. Like, I feel like she needs it.
Okay. A. Smith Bowman. We might be out of glasses.
Really? No, there's 2 right there.
Oh, these are the same kind. I forgot. Yeah. I've got a few more on the table too. Let's use these. Okay.
Yeah, we're short too because of the thieves.
Yeah, the bourbon junkies stole 2 of my glasses apparently.
They ruined our night because we're 2 glasses short.
No, because I just take so long to pick a damn barrel. All right, here. So this is from Jeremy. Thank you, Jeremy, for sending this.
I'm excited to try it.
I brought out the Bowman Brothers and the John J. Bowman to compare to this, but I don't think it doesn't even matter. We're coming off of these high-proof beam barrels. We're gonna get into this. So stats on this one: 135.1 proof. I think this is 9 years old. Can anybody in the chat?
Drink, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can anybody in the chat confirm that this is 9 years old? Dan Hooper says we don't snort whiskey. Mike, I place a lot of importance on the nose as long as it can last as long as you want it to, whereas once it's on the palate, you have to swallow it. I agree, Mike. It's just, we gotta go with the better. On this one, the good thing is, on this one, the one with the great nose drinks at a lesser enough quality, I guess, that I'm okay picking the other one.
Yeah.
Like if 811 drank really well also, but had one little thing to it but had a great nose, I would pick it. But it just the other one.
The finish is really disappointing on it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I would say. I guess.
Blend it, says Travis. I forgot to blend it. This is basically 50-50.
Wait, what? What are you? Which 2?
The winners, the 2 winners.
Oh.
See if the nose is still crazy, but the palate's also crazy.
I think you'd lose the nose, and it would just get absorbed into 802.
Yeah, the nose doesn't hold.
Yeah.
It's still got more. It's
so
actually
delicate.
got more cherry though. This had a lot of cherry with the buttercream. This has that cherry thing. Yeah, I lost it on the palate.
Oh no! So you lost the nose and the
That's what happens in
They
2-barrel
canceled
blends.
out?
That's what happens. Oh,
So why do you blend them then? What if it always makes them worse? Is it just a thing you do?
We were encouraged
Oh.
by somebody, by many people probably. Travis, blend it.
Oh, okay, it's Travis's fault. You ruined it.
Russ, did you compare to Matt's Knob Creek? good call, Russ. I forgot to do that.
Well, now we're out of glasses.
Poured that all in the 802. I still have your 802. Okay.
Oh.
So that's the winner. And then we'll put Matt's Knob Creek pick.
Oh wait, you still have the ones with stems up there.
We might use that for the Willet.
You could pull. Actually, you could pull some of the.
This is gonna be totally different. I'm just telling you right now.
Okay.
So.
I don't think. Have I tried this? I don't.
You haven't? No. But so these are both Beam. The only difference here is like a couple percentages of corn in the mash bill. And age-wise, it's basically 9.5 years old. And the proof is basically the same too. So these should have a lot of similarities in theory, but like even just on the color, that's ours. So the color's just way lighter, right, than the Knob Creek. Mm-hmm. So to me, it's just like I'm expecting different experiences between these two, right? This is the one we picked. This is Matt's Knob Creek.
I'm following.
Okay. Here.
Felt like I needed to.
We got to do that. Well, I did. You gave me this look like I'm a.
The blank stare. That's
a little bit.
There's just not much happening up there usually, so.
William Hall, are we tagging you for PayPal entries? No, I will get to everything. I'm moving through the barrel pick right now. Everything's coming in on my phone, and I will get to that here in a second. I promise.
Oh my god, it's making this smell like Cheerios.
Okay. Which one smells like Cheerios?
This one.
Yeah, well, it's just because it's lighter.
Like,
it's just.
It smells like Lucky Charms, I should say.
It's like comparing. It's funny how different they are because.
Seriously though, doesn't it?
So
smell
to me,
like
it's
that
like.
too?
The Knob Creek is more heavy peanut butter.
Yeah, it is. But smell this now though.
Interesting.
Doesn't it smell like Lucky Charms?
I actually thought it would make it smell way lighter than it does. It does make it is lighter.
Yeah.
But it's not like, I thought I would go, oh wow, that's, Interesting.
Do you not?
The Knob Creek is weirdly, I feel like it's darker, but there's not as much actual aroma in the glass. Does that make sense?
It's very dull.
Yes, but it's really dark, so I like that it's dark. Ours is more like sprightly, I guess. Come on.
Like a little
give me that.
Like
Give me sprightly.
It smells like Lucky Charms now. That's what I'm saying. You really don't. You don't.
Ours has a lot of honey that I didn't pick up because I wasn't thinking about honey.
See, I feel like you're using a lot of words that are like similar.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
You just don't want to say that it smells like cereal now. In a good, I mean, it smells good still.
Sean, if it's Beam and not Knob Creek, that means compare to OGD. I don't know if I have an OGD in this room to compare it to. If not Knob Creek, compare it to Baker's. Maybe that's a.
Ooh.
Baker's is 77-13-10, so that's actually a closer mash bill.
How long have you had this? I can't believe you haven't had any tastes.
I think I like that one better than Matt's other pick, too. I think that's my favorite of his two that I have.
Have I had the other one?
No, I mean, probably not. Matt, I have a whole shelf of your barrel picks down here.
Why haven't I tasted
You have your own shelf, dude. Excuse me.
You're having a rough time tonight.
My wife's here. It's tough.
Heartburn.
Yeah, it is. It's
I know.
exactly what it is. It's on fire. Jason, is it magically delicious, Sarah?
Yeah, well, it smells like it. Oh, now it's smelling different again, though.
Mark, avoiding the G word, grain. No, I don't think so. Let me see it.
Oh, with the cereal?
This.
No, grain wasn't. No, that's not what I was going for. Like, it just made it smell like sweeter.
It's just different.
Yeah.
It's actually, but it's remarkable to me how different it is.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let's see, which one do you have?
I still think it's good, though.
I want to put, so this Baker's, guys, is 8.5 years old. Sorry, we're going to move on to the Bowman, I promise, and the Willet. It's just, this is, a lot of people, when you do barrel picks of stuff that's sourced from places, and they don't have a frame of reference for it, a lot of folks are interested in this, and I understand why I am too. That's why I had the Knob Creek on the table, to compare it to something that's known from that distillery.
Have you had any water at all?
No.
How do you know your palate's just not a mess?
Actually, I have had water, I think. I think I've had so much water.
No, you. No. Okay.
These are all so different.
Wait, so.
I don't understand this.
So this is Knob.
So that's Knob. This is Baker's. 8.5 year at 107, so much lower proof. But that's like cherries to me.
It smells like straight cherries. Yeah.
They're so
like
different.
Like a jar of cherries.
So that's like light cherries. The Knob Creek is like dark, kind of reserved.
It's like Luxardo cherries if you were to like.
Yeah, and there's something else in there I can't pinpoint. Almost molasses maybe or something. But it's like muted, and then ours is like bright spices and like
It's not super bright though. Like it's sweet. Sweet.
It's just
spice.
very sweet.
Sweet spice, I think.
And it just is like right there. You know what I'm saying?
As opposed to over there.
It's just like in,
you know.
to the Joe Dickinson, Booker's is going to be the closest. Any of my sample left? I have some Booker samples. Yeah, and I could pull like Storyteller batch maybe. What do you think, Joe? Storyteller for this?
What? I don't even know what we're comparing anymore. I'm not even sure what's happening. Booker's compared to what? Like our pick or the Knob?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
But I don't know. I had some Booker samples.
What was this?
Oh, they're.
Bowman Brothers. That's. Oh, I want to get.
We got to get to the Bowman.
I know. I want to do.
I know.
Those are my boys. I love Bowman Brothers.
Those are your boys.
I think that.
I don't know where the Knob Creek or the Booker samples are.
You mean on your shelf of a trillion samples that you?
I had them somewhere, Joe.
I don't know how you would find them.
I promise I had them, man.
I'm sure they're on there.
I thought they were back
There's no
here.
way you would find them.
I really thought I put them back here, but I don't see them. Joe's got like a certain not handwriting, but like a label that he put on them.
Okay, well you're looking in like a sea of samples, so you're gonna have to like find that another time. I highly doubt those are gonna pop out at you right now. The number that you have in here.
I was gonna sell this, but all right, Joe.
Are you about Cameron?
This is Storyteller batch.
We run on emotion in this house.
Yes, we do.
We don't.
Jesus.
Somebody's got to get
Almighty.
their act together.
All right, I had this on the floor to sell it locally, but I guess we gotta open it right now.
I'm also curious.
So that is 127. So this is gonna be hotter than ours.
Yeah,
and
only by what, like 5? Wait, what was?
And it's 2.5 years younger.
122. Okay, so yeah, only by like 5 points or so.
So what's what here? This is
Booker's, and this is ours.
okay.
And then this is Baker's, and this is Knob Creek, and that's the cat.
All right.
And this is Bowman Brothers.
Oh wow, ours is.
Are there 3?
The Booker's is darker than ours, which I'm actually shocked by. Ours is really, really like bright honey. Like the Booker's it's a fresh crack though, and this Booker's, I hate to say it, it's kind of an off-profile Booker's. That's why I had it, because I like it. But I was gonna sell it still because I was like, I don't know if I should open this. Anyways.
Problem solved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. I mean, it's not like crazy lighter. Ours, like.
All right. I just tasted the Booker's. It's weird how sweet. I didn't realize how sweet these barrels are. Like sugary, very, very, very sweet whiskey. I did not realize it until you put it next to these other things, which all have varying degrees of darkness and fruit notes in different ways. Ours it's totally different than any beam that I've had from these lines. It doesn't really make sense. I mean, it's cool, which is...
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't think
it is. It does have a lot of similarities.
Yeah,
to Booker's.
I can see how it gets there though. Like to me, it's not so far out there.
No, it has a lot of similarities. It's interesting.
It does, yeah.
It's most closely related to Booker's.
It is.
Um,
It's like Booker's finished in honey. Like a little lighter.
It's like a little more honey.
It's
honey.
good. I mean, I like it a lot. I like Booker's too. I just want to...
Joe, forget ADHD whiskey. This is 60 milligrams of Adderall whiskey.
Yeah.
Jeremy, very much enjoying this. You might be the only two, or one. I don't think that Joe's actually... I think Joe's is more judgmental than enjoyment.
It's just stating a
Either
fact.
way, that's a... Yeah, well, it's factual.
He's making an observation.
Russ, can you say rabbit hole? Sorry to everyone waiting on the Bowman and Willet pours.
Yeah,
I find this fascinating.
By the way,
I don't know which one's the Bowman anymore.
It's this one.
Well, you got it. Hang on.
Did you? Oh, you have one too?
That's it. Yeah, of course.
Did you lose it?
What did you move up here? Did you move things here or move things over? Like the Knob Creek and Bakers, did you move them or did I move them?
You moved those. Okay, well here's the Bowman.
I think this
for
is
me.
it.
If you need to smell,
This should be
compare,
it. Yeah.
Smell this one and see if it's the same.
It's the same. Yeah. It smells like sweeter Stag
Let me
Junior.
Okay. Yeah.
Let her smell. Oh. Oh, it's Sarah's channel. It's Sarah's channel, everybody.
You guys don't know. I'm actually in an earpiece the whole time.
Can you imagine?
No.
She's the one with the problems.
I know.
Okay. This smells like the sweetest, most candied Stag Junior I've ever smelled. It's like candied strawberries. Don't laugh. I'm burping.
Sorry. We had tacos way too
We had
close
tacos
to
at like
the stream.
8:35.
Just shoving them down her gullet.
This smells good.
It does, yeah.
I did it. It has the George T. Stagg intensity of like this leather note that's coming in. This fresh leather note. I don't have any 2020.
What is fresh leather?
It's just not aged leather. I don't think I have any more 2020 Stagg.
I know one leather note.
Yeah, I don't.
And I don't. I barely know it.
Maury, what's up, man? I've seen your name pop up a few times in the Patreon, man. Thanks for jumping in there. New to your Patreon, wanted to say thanks for the tip on the Old Stubborn. Jumped on that. Can't wait to try it. I'm glad you got one. They're very good.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, Jeremy. Damn. That's good. And I haven't tried batch 1 or 2, so if this is the worst batch, or someone's going to say that inevitably, I have no idea. I have no clue.
If it's the worst batch, I'll take it. I don't care.
I don't know if anyone's actually said that. I know everybody said 1 was better than 2. I haven't heard anything about 3. That is friggin' good.
I haven't had like really any of the Bowman brothers lined up at all in a while, because I think I used to say that John was my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't really remember though.
Actually, you said Cameron was your favorite.
Yes.
Amy, what is fresh leather? Let us note the moment that Sarah completely broke tasting notes. Much love to you both. Thanks, Amy.
I'm broken.
Also, guys, if I missed anybody's super chat in the live chat, please let me know. Obviously, like I said, Venmo, PayPal. Once Sarah heads to bed when we're done here, then I'll check those and we'll get on with the rest of the stream. But she's holding us up for right now, so no, I'm just kidding.
I know, I'm usually in bed by like 8:39.
Jeremy, what do you get on this, man? And has anybody else in the chat tried this Bowman Cask Strength Batch 3? That's interesting. All right, real quick comparison.
Are we out of glasses for real?
That's right. So the Stag Juniors are darker, which makes sense. The extra distillation that they do at Bowman might make things feel a little bit lighter. It could be that. It could be barrel place. It could be a lot of things. But
Now I want to try it.
you're good. This is fine. You got to get to the Willet. How are you?
Well, yeah.
Well, how are you feeling? I mean, I don't know.
I've like.
Drunken level.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been taking adequate sips
Okay.
the whole time, but.
I'm not. I don't. Yeah.
Not like your little one.
Well. If Cameron was a whiskey, he would be Basil Hayden. Fuck you, Jay. And Jay, you would only be at 375 mil. Well, no, I would. That would be me. What's like Jay's bald. What would be a bald whiskey? It's the only thing I can make fun of him for. He's a nice guy otherwise.
Otherwise? You're on your own. I don't know.
I got nothing. Shots fired. Clay says, I live 30 minutes out to Bowman. What's crazy is that their shop is considered, it's considered an ABC store. I've not seen much of the special releases or distillery releases on. I don't know how any of that works in Virginia, man. Especially.
What's ABC store mean?
It's like their state-run stores. It's like our.
Okay.
Cheech, can you make me a super mod so I can time out JG? Yes, I can. Let me do that real quick. I'm on only StreamYard now. Give me 1 sec. Thank you for the idea, Cheech. No. Oh, you're a standard mod. How do I make you a super mod, dude? Is that a real thing? I don't know who's a mod. Oh, you guys both have wrenches. That's how I know you're mods. So can I make you is a super mod real? I've never paid attention to mod stuff, actually. Someone help me. Did I just get punked? I may have been punked. This is good whiskey. What?
You're just cracking me up.
I'm just telling you.
I may have been punked. This is good whiskey.
Take away the standard mod, then you can make me a super mod. Is Super Wrench real? I don't know. I don't know if you guys are messing with me. All right. Well, that's freaking good. I
want to make sure there's not a.
No, we're good.
Okay. We don't
I
need
check on
any
it.
more
I check on
Bowman
it.
stuff getting ruined.
I know.
Since you ruined the. Which one was it? Was it the John?
Yeah, it was a barrel of John. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna pour that back in the sample bottle. We're gonna save this. I'm gonna probably do a video for this one. That's good. Thank you, Jeremy.
Yes, thank you. That was so good.
Be careful, I'm not doing the wrong thing here.
How are we gonna drink this?
Frank-
We're out of glasses.
Frank thought it was pretty funny. We could use one of those fancy ones.
Ooh.
Yeah, we've used every glass in this house. Of this kind.
Because wait, what are the 6 by the sink?
Yeah.
Was that when you tried the River Roots earlier today?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, we should maybe just pour this in one glass. We only have
Why?
we have 1 ounce.
Are you trying not to let me
I'm
add
just
some?
saying this is like $400.
Yeah, so sounds like you're trying to maybe.
No, I'm just saying we'll get the best nosing Okay, let's do 2 glasses then. Love you too.
No, wait, you're right. I wanted the best nosing experience. You're right.
Let's see what it looks like if we only pour half an ounce in this giant glass.
It's not enough.
Does that look like enough to you?
Yeah, it does.
I don't think it does.
Oh.
We're not going to drink all of it, maybe.
You could have used 2 glasses if you were going to do that.
Okay.
That's all right. 1 less
Look
dish.
at that. No, the nose is so much better on that. All right.
Oh, I'm not used to the glass that goes out.
Maybe we could.
No,
Do you want me to
mix
clean the
it.
glass?
Yeah.
Or actually, you know what? I think what might be better for this whiskey could be a Glen. We might just go straight up Glen.
I would happily do a Glen because I don't like the lips going out.
Let's go Glen.
I don't know what it's called, but
All right.
I know it's fancy, but like. Great. So we dirtied 2 glasses anyway.
Yeah. All right.
This is why he does the dishes, because I'm not dealing with this.
I can't believe it smells. That's interesting. So this is, guys, this is barrel C4D, Willett Family Estate, 135 proof, 22 years old, and rumored to be old Bernheim, but I really don't know. I've heard a lot of rumors about what all this old stuff is, that it could be mixtures of blends of things rebarreled. I'm really not sure, but I'm operating under the assumption this is old Bernheim. I'm sorry. Having an experience here.
No, I could tell.
A religious experience. There's like so much tobacco and like just dark shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, I can almost smell it like better now. And then
well, the empty glasses are kind of better for that. Enjoy that.
That's crazy tobacco.
It is crazy. Holy shit.
Wait, give that back. Why can't I smell?
Ryan says weeded old Bernheim.
Ooh, that crawled up my nose.
Woo! The empty glass smells insane.
I know.
Toshi. So Toshi and I, like, you know, we got that crazy one at Willett B63.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that must be the difference in Toshi. And since Ryan said it's weeded old Bernheim, the one that we had at Willett, I would be willing to bet was not weeded. B63. The reason I said when I first poured this out, I said I can't believe it smells that way is because it's very soft on the nose. And if it's weeded, that makes a lot more sense to me.
I don't understand why this smells so strongly and that, like, I'm not saying that doesn't smell, like, that smells great on the nose, but, like, this is, like, I can
I know, that's a thing that people do.
Well, now I'm going to start doing that to smell the picks, I guess. You need to buy some more glasses, I guess, because we need to have enough.
Okay. I mean...
Oh my god, it smells so good.
Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to take a sip at the same time. I'll do it out of this glass. I'll just pour a little bit in here for one sip. Oh, okay. It smells good.
I know.
It smells just old. Like, I mean, like, I don't even know what I'm smelling.
Is this old leather?
Yeah. And tobacco and just all sorts of old stuff.
What did you smell fresh leather on?
The Bowman.
Okay.
And this is like the most brown buttery, like, but so dark. There's a good amount of spice, but super dark brown butter, just like.
It's real smooth.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It's so integrated. That's the crazy part about it, is that it doesn't.
That makes me think it's gonna drink really well.
Yeah,
like super balanced.
Nothing stands out on this in a way that like pops out of the glass. It's all like one unit that comes out, which is crazy.
Like a velvet blanket.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I don't know what a velvet blanket that might be.
Ryan, supposedly all the B&C barrels were all weeded old Bernheim. There were even some barrels like 324 that where I needed out on these barrels like 7 years ago. There were even some barrels like 324 that. So, Ryan, I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. Ryan, are you drinking whiskey? I'm just kidding.
Hold on, wait.
The C40 is, he said, the very, very balanced pour. Yeah.
Supposedly all the B&C barrels were all weeded. Okay, there were even some barrels that
nerded out on these barrels like 7 years ago. Okay.
I needed that.
Nerded out. That makes sense.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Ding.
Ding.
Oh, shit. I didn't expect that. That's pretty wild, huh? Whew.
That's so good.
That does things.
So good.
It smelled good.
You don't think it's good?
No. It smelled good. I didn't expect it to taste like that after what it smelled like. It was just like insane. It smells really good.
Yeah.
I've smelled older, funkier stuff than that. I mean that respectfully. Like,
what were you expecting?
No. I expected the taste to be a little bit lighter and softer and just kind of like dark and old, but this was just like.
It was good.
Because B63 on the nose was way more intense than this. I felt like when we had it at Willett, me and Toshi, This is softer on the nose, but the palate is...
You had this at...
No, we had B63, but that's the barrel number. This is C4D. And apparently these C barrels are even better than the B barrels. And on the palate, I'm there. On the nose, I think I may have liked that B barrel a little bit better. But it's hard without having them side by side.
Yeah, well, the nose is just real... It's subtle.
It's like, subtle,
it's hard
weirdly.
Yeah. Unless it's in an empty glass, in which case it's
Ryan
crazy.
says, haha, yeah, I'm drinking. Ryan, this is nuts, dude. Thank you for sharing this.
Yeah.
Woo!
You sent that? Thank you.
This is crazy. All right, I'm going to do another sip. All right.
That's all you've left?
Mm-hmm.
What if I just downed this right now? Would you be so furious?
Gee, many Christmas. It's like just so dark and rich and root beer. Like root beer syrup. Like if you had flavoring that you would make root beer with.
Part of me really wants to like... I have the wife urge to nag you about you saying root beer so often, but you're right. Like it does.
The wife
like
urge to nag me?
Yeah, because you say root beer has been like your new thing recently.
We've been finding
everything
it, but
is
we've been
root
finding
beer
because we've been finding all these barrels that have these notes.
Well,
the dark, like,
there was just a point where I was like, they can't all taste like root beer.
They don't all taste like root beer, but the good barrels that we picked do.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Randy Livingston, what a treat to come home from work and find a shipment from Cam. Well, did you open it though? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you got the Raconteur Rye. It's poop in a box. You know, like the porch pranksters. Anyways, Randy Livingston in for 4 gotcha
I'm really
min.
Sorry. To all of you.
Wife urge is hilarious, says Dan.
I mean, it's it's there.
Oh man, I'm gonna take one little sip out of this glass.
Can I just smell this one? Empty one.
Oh my Jesus!
I
Lord.
wish that this smelled like this. Like I wish it smelled like itself.
I know,
Less
it's weird.
Of itself.
Well,
but I love the way it drinks. I would not change anything. Like
it's
that.
weird the difference between the empty glass and then both of those glasses being full. Even when that one's full, it's even softer than in this glass, which is.
So people do that. They'll like just do a kind of empty glass of it to smell it better. Yeah. I've never thought of that.
There's like people that say like leave something out overnight and let it like evaporate. You know, like a little bit in the glass and let it evaporate out and then smell it in the morning. Like people say that.
I don't have time in the morning for that. I would probably forget what it was and I'd dump it out.
Ryan says, cheers, Sarah and Cam. Appreciate the River Root support. Thanks, man. And
I want to go.
I appreciate sending the most insane sample ever of my life. This is so cool.
No, you talk about River Roots like it's so fun. Like I'm so envious.
It is fun.
That I have to stay where I want to go sometime.
Ryan,
it'd be fun.
We got to come up sometime, man. I know you've had a lot of me in the last 2 months. I apologize, but we'll bring Sarah up and she'll make it. You know, she'll be the.
I'll just nag you the whole time.
Well, she'll keep me in check.
No.
Casket salesman. There's also the trick where you pour a few drops in your hand and rub them together to evaporate the alcohol and then smell your palms. I've heard that.
They do that at Buffalo
Let's
Trace,
do that with this
don't
Willet.
they? With like the white dog, I think.
Yeah.
Don't they like? Well, I don't know if it's with the
That's
white
Freddie's
dog
thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my Jesus.
You're gonna. This is you poured the whole thing. This is all you have.
I know. I'll pour it back.
Okay, but don't. I don't know. Are you doing any kind of a official review on it or anything? Yep.
I missed two.
Don't waste it.
I'm not wasting it.
I will literally. I'll splash it on myself.
There are 2/5 of an ounce left in this glass.
Don't waste that.
2/5? No, 2/5. That's about 12 milliliters.
How much was one drop? How much was my?
How much is 1 milliliter of that?
Yeah.
About $12.
I mean, that's like a Hulu subscription.
In today's market, it's about $12. I think when Ryan bought them, they were much cheaper. He says, "Rub your hands together, Sarah. Test the theory."
I don't know.
Well, here.
Ah, perfect.
That's 4 drops. That's $48. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Is 1 drop 1 milliliter? Probably not, right? Do you get it? Can I smell your hands?
They smell like tacos. I hate tacos.
Jesus. Go to bed. You're excommunicated. smells like tacos.
Like your hands don't smell like tacos? Okay, they don't smell like tacos. But why? Because I washed my hands and I ate an orange and washed my hands again. So there's just some foods where your hands are just gonna smell like them, you know?
Jay, new channel, Sarah and Drams. Jay.
Jay's my biggest fan. I love Jay.
Did you guys watch the roast of Tom Brady when Kevin Hart kept saying, "Fuck you, Tom"? That's how I feel with Jay right now.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I do miss my tiny hands though.
Oh my god. Okay, you just want both of them?
Yeah, well, I want it because they
smell different.
The glasses do smell different though, and they had the same thing in it.
See, she is as much of a nerd as I am.
Oh, not really.
Taco finished Willet.
Yeah.
Taco barrel C4D Willet. Taco finished.
I'm so embarrassed.
Tacos, the ultimate perfume. Yeah, butt perfume.
What?
Sorry.
Are you trying to say they make me gassy?
Yes.
They don't.
They make me. I was farting a lot earlier.
Oh, well, I don't have the super nose that you do.
You don't need it for mine. Let's go.
I guess. I don't know. I think your farts are weak.
Okay. It's bedtime, right?
Are you trying to get rid of me now? You hyped me up. Now I'm awake. I'm gonna finish all of this.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
I think you're not.
I do want to taste though one more time. It was the 802 is what we picked.
Yeah,
Did
the
you
orange.
forget?
No, the orange label one is the only one that's right. Yes.
Okay, because I do want to just taste.
Well,
that
coming
one.
off the Willet, I mean, come on. It doesn't have a chance. Smells like tacos. Woman. Fancy Franchi. In for
Yes.
in
Keep
for
him in line. That's actually, it's so not true. I would be a disaster. He handles everything.
Jay, Cam just does not understand comebacks. That's why I like him. You gotta meet Jay sometime. Oh.
I do. Yeah.
What are we doing? Sarah needs her own segment where Cam gets sent out of the room for 20 minutes each stream.
Only if I get tiny hands.
Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I needed to.
I was like, that sounded like a desperate, like,
No,
like you're dying.
I still don't.
Okay. All right. Well, what else is happening on this live stream?
Yeah.
What do you?
Our pick is solid. I would not have it after
Let me see
what
it.
we just had.
Yeah. Well,
But it is
duh.
so good.
Yeah, I agree.
Just have to drink everything in the right order. Everything has its place, except for 805.
Except for 805. But the thing is, like, you'll never forget that. One thing about the picks we do is, like, all the barrel numbers are, like, in here because you have, like, these visceral expericeries. You know what I'm saying?
No, because
You'll remember 805.
No, you have an entirely different relationship with numbers than people like me have.
I don't know what that means.
I don't, numbers.
You'll remember 805 and 811 and 802. You'll remember those, probably.
For, like, a few days.
Okay.
You'll remember them for the rest of your life, and it will be weird.
All right.
That's how your memory works.
All right, love you too.
Not all of us are standardized test freaks.
Are you
You literally the other day
You got
were like,
everything?
I miss standardized tests. I loved them. That's
Yeah, I
what
did.
he
I did
said.
say that.
Yeah.
All right. Love you.
Okay.
It's been fun.
All right. Goodbye.
All right.
It's been nice.
See you tomorrow.
We picked a good one. All right. Bye, everybody. We'll have to get you some pajamas. This is a hard stool to get off of. Okay.
You can take that with you.
No.
Just kidding.
You enjoy.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Drums and Drams. Let's see. I gotta get this other earphone working here. Please. Please work. Maybe I'm stuck with one. Well, I guess it's back to Whiskey Row. Oh, damn. Well, guys, now it's time for nerd stuff. That Willet is crazy whiskey. What else do we have to do tonight? Let's get into a couple more pours. I have a million super chats to catch up on, so that's going to be more than mildly annoying as an audience member to probably sit through what appear to be quite a number of super chats in my Venmo and PayPal. I'm just letting you know right now. Apologies in advance for that. Cam just lost 1,000 subscribers by Sarah. Thanks for classing up the joint. Who said that, Jason? Oh. Izzo's Place, is that a knob stopper I see? I snagged a Dark Arts pick after it went public. Can't wait to try it. Yeah, this is the Everlasting Knob Stopper. And thanks for grabbing the Dark Arts pick. Maury, I have zero Glens and 0 cheater glasses clean in this room now. So there we go. So I'm gonna have to do some work here, clearing glasses. Devin, are you gonna include a 1 milliliter sample of the Willet in tonight's giveaway? Chris K, my name was first last week on the first random spin. Gotta try again. All right, Chris, I got you in, man, for 2. Thank you so much. It's a $12 milliliter, says Mike. All right, so I have a little note for myself on my phone of things I need to cover tonight. Got the giveaways. Oh, I didn't even make a list of the pours. What else do we have to do? We have to do the Ben Holiday. We have to do Kelvin 6. We've got the River Roots pick out of the way. It's pretty cool to have Ryan hanging out with us tonight. I'd love to get Ryan on for a stream, too, at some point, if he'd be down for that. River Roots has just been such a great supporter of the channel and everything, and, you know, allowing us to not only snag that first rye barrel, which is, I mean, we had the first one of their rye picks, but then also to snag 2 of the next 12 that they got in there, that next lot of 12 barrels. It's just really, really cool. So I can't say thank you to Ryan enough for, you know, just doing all that for us. It's amazing. Justin, are we good if we sent Venmo? Yeah, you're good. I will get the Venmos for sure. We'll do I'll get some super chats in now. I'll do a tasting, get the remainder of them in. Do the giveaway. We'll see if we have anything left. Left to do, I mean. I do want to get to this Kelvin 6. I want to get to this Kelvin 6 tasting because I put it on the thumbnail. The Ben Holiday I would also like to do if I can. So let's get into this real quick. What I'm going to do now is pour out the Kelvin 6 and get it kind of sitting in the glass for now. All right. And this sample is courtesy of Jesse, Whiskey Problems. I don't think he's in here right now, but he poured this out of his freshly cracked Kelvin 6 when we were doing the most recent River Roots barrel pick together. Excuse me. So let's see. I think I've got one PayPal super chat. Amy, did I miss a Dan H super chat? Ah, good call. Thank you. Just take some glasses next time you go to Evernorth. Dan, sorry I missed this, man. I hear they're free. Oh, I'll be taking a few Evernorth glasses. Thank you, Amy. Sorry about that. I usually do okay on the live chat. Sometimes I think Sarah and I probably got going there for a second. William Hall, thank you. I got your PayPal super chat here in for $10 super chat. Appreciate it, man. All right, now on to the Venmos, which is kind of chaos right now, it looks like. Let's see. It does appear to be chaos. In the best of ways. Okay. Where do we start here? Travis. So, 134 of you in here. I imagine by the time I get halfway through this list and then start the Kelvin 6 tasting, 15 people will be gone. Thank you, and I'm sorry. But we had a lot of fun the last hour and a half on the stream, so I think it was well worth this kind of next challenging lull that we go through. But do hit that like button if you're watching the replay or catching it live right now. Thank you. Travis, I got you in for 2, man. And your name is capitalized because I hit the caps lock. So there we go. Travis in for 2. Says, now you have some sample bottles. Let's see if I can have some sent back this way. If not, consider this a donation for totes to get rid of the floor whiskey. Travis, I'm working on getting rid of the floor whiskey right now, man. Jesse, got you in for 2. I don't know if Jesse's in here right now, but he said stubborn. Just like me. Jason Zell, thank you for the super chat, man. $50 super chat with a thumbs up. 10 entries. Thank you, Jason. Cheers to that, man. Toshi as well with a $50 super chat. 10 entries. Says, cheers, Cam and Sarah. This is going to be a fun stream. Going to open a rare character Kentucky straight malt, 12.5 year, and a Heaven Hill 18 while watching. That's not a cheap night, man. Hope you enjoy those. Thank you for the super chat. Lynn, I got you in for 3, $14.99. Don't really have time to watch tonight, but I'll watch the stream tomorrow. Have a great night. Thank you, man. Adam Hyman, got you for 2, $10 super chat with old man emojis. 3 old man emojis. Interesting. What's up with the old man emojis? What was the reference there? Jerry Arnold, I once had an old stubborn cow. I would enjoy an old stubborn whiskey with no E. All right. Scott. Getting Scott in here with a $65 super chat making me do math. 13 entries. Thank you, Scott, with the party emoji. And guys, let me know in the chat if you've tried this Kelvin 6. I'm getting a note on it right now that I did not pick up on the other night. In the Discord, in the Drums and Drams Discord, which is linked to Patreon, I was tasting this with William Hines, who I'm not sure if he's in chat now. Sometimes he watches the replays, I think. And we were kind of going back and forth about different things, but I was kind of detailing the Kelvin 6 for him because he was asking about it. And I'm getting a note now that I was not getting the other night, which is not the greatest note, interestingly. Sladvan, stubborn or bust. Thanks, thanks, man. In for 2. Amy got you, which is awesome. Thank you, Amy. Copper Wolf in for 10, $50 super chat. Says in on that stubborn. All right, Russ. What's up, Russ? In here for 4 entries. $20 super chat with a party emoji. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna get like we gotta do like 5 more, and then we're gonna go to this tasting. Then we'll get the second half at the end of the tasting. Thank you, Maury J. I'm in. Happy to be a part of the Cam fam. That's fun. Thanks, man. I'm happy you're in here too. It's awesome. I appreciate it. The support, the super chat, and good luck on the giveaway. Paul P. in for 10. I've been called stubborn often. Seems fitting. A lot of stubborn people in the chat tonight, it sounds like. William Molnar with the king super chat of the night, it looks like. $100 super chat. 20 entries, man. I appreciate that. Last live stream for me for a while. Oh, shit. Shake up at work and gonna be on the 1500 shift for at least the rest of the year. Oh man, good luck with that. Jeez. Well, I'm sure we'll be talking on the Discord and stuff, but that sounds like quite a change, man. Well, appreciate the super chat. Good luck with the work stuff. Jeez. Let's see. Bruce Williams got you in here for 2. Amy and I are juggling lines here in the document. One time I accidentally overwrote something Amy wrote, and then I missed somebody in the super chats. Totally sucked on me. Sucked that I did that. Talking's hard. Bruce Williams, Cam, you should buy a bottle of Old Stubborn. My wallet. You should try to win a bottle of Old Stubborn. Bruce, that's funny, man. Jay in the live chat says, I was wrong. If Cam was a whiskey, he would be Basil Hayden toasted. Wouldn't I be like red wine cask finish? Or, subtle smoke? Would I be subtle smoke? Big Zug, just here for the vibes. Tacos or bust. Thanks, man. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. You know, sometimes live streams are hard. All right, we're going to do 2 more on the Venmo, and then we're going to get to this Kelvin 6 tasting. You guys are insanely generous. Thank you. Good Lord. We're on to Justin Potts. In for 4 entries, says Old Stubby. Thank you, Justin. And finally, Amy freaking Bohm in for 4. Says, cheers, Cam and Sarah. Thank you, Amy. All right. We're going to cut there. We'll come back. Now let's do this Kelvin 6 review. Wouldn't he be a short barrel bourbon release? Says Sladman. Well, probably. Can I even review a whiskey? Can I even taste and review a whiskey at this point? Whiskey Punkard says, cheers, everyone. Stubby time. Ugh. It's tough times out here right now, you know? By the way, the giveaways for tonight are going to ship out tomorrow. I go on vacation on Saturday morning, 6 a.m. We're flying out. So I'll be back next Thursday. No live stream next week. Patreon members, I made a big post about all that stuff. But all these giveaways for tonight, the 2 bottles, and then everybody... Like, the 2 people that win the bottles will get the opposite samples of the bottle they did not get tonight. That will go out tomorrow. So, I'd imagine Monday or Tuesday delivery. Will, you shut your mouth. Oh, Travis, you guys are killing me. Okay, Kelvin 6, 115.6 proof. This is... I believe this is Madeira finished, and there's also, is it Madeira and dark rum, or did they call this Madeira dark rum casks? Like was it reused or something? Kelvin Collab 6. Let's see what they say about it on their website. I just want to be sure it's right. So yeah, 115.6, $200, almost 4,000 bottles. It's a blend of 3 9-year Kentucky bourbons, all with different mash bills. It was first finished in Madeira casks before undergoing a second finish in casks that previously held dark rum from the Florida Keys. The casks were sourced with the help from Kelvin Cooperage. Okay, so first Madeira, and then dark rum. Okay, the rest of this is just like mumbo jumbo about the brand and stuff. So there we go, Madeira, then dark rum finish. This has a, I wonder what I said about this the other night in the Discord. I wonder if I could find that relatively quickly. Okay. So I'm not going to look at it yet. On the nose, Kelvin 6 is extremely finished. If you do not like finished whiskey, obviously don't buy this. But if you want a finish that's subtle in any way, this is also not what you should be checking out. This only smells like Madeira on the nose to me. There is a sulfur component to this that I was not picking up on the nose when I smelled it the other night. My biggest question on a whiskey like this that is so overly finished, I then have to ask, was the intention to finish it this much? In the case of Foregate, who we all know are Incredible, finishers of whiskey. I don't know what else to call them. Rectifier, I don't love that word, but they're incredible finishers of whiskey that they blend together. They must have intended for this to be this intensely finished. So if I assume the intent of that, then I have to think that like they're going for this profile so that everything that happens from that point forward is then intentional, right? Like that's where I'm trying to get at. So if they want it to be this finished, it's interesting that it's got this sulfur note on it, That's the only thing that's bothering me. But the Madeira notes are nice. This kind of cranberry pomegranate. It's like cranberry and pomegranate notes on this because it's got that tart quality that the Madeira finish has. It's super sweet and intense, and I don't pick up any off or weird rum notes. If the rum is contributing anything, it's just extra sweetness and vibrancy to the Madeira finish, honestly. It's like a supporting thing. But can I smell the base whiskey? Like, not really. There's like a shortbread note in here, like a Nilla wafer note. The rest of it's just like fruit and Madeira. Very tannic from the finish on the palate. It's like puckering in the mouth. But I actually really like this if I'm thinking of dessert and if I'm not in whiskey mode, if I'm in like, digestif or some other kind of dessert pour type profile, I could go here. But as a whiskey drinker, I smell and taste this, and it's just it's pushed a little too far for me to enjoy it as a whiskey. I have to enjoy it almost as something completely different. Second sip, not as tannic, which is nice. The palate has acclimated to that a little bit. All right, I'm gonna see what I wrote about this in the Discord the other night. It's obviously been a long night of tasting things for me right now, and nothing has been in this realm. So let me see how this compares. This was, at 12:42 a.m. First impression, Kelvin 6 is holy shit Madeira on the nose. Very, very, very finished. Okay. And I said, to memory, I don't feel like other releases have been this overcooked. It smells like a sherry bomb scotch in some ways. Fatty bacon notes. I did miss that this time. There are some like fattier notes to this. I did call it a boozy caramel sauce or rummy thing. So maybe the rum is a little more present. But I still don't think it's like that overt. I also mentioned a peanut butter note. It's in the background. If it's there, it's in the background. And then I said the palate is intensely thick with finished fruit, dark raspberry, and very broad dessert fruit notes, dark chocolate, and Reese's peanut butter cup. So I'm on this peanut butter kick. So maybe some of the blend in here is like Heaven Hill or Beam. It's so unabashedly finished that I don't hate it because it's confident, but any bourbon purist would be very upset. This all is aligning with what I'm kind of thinking right now. As long as you don't mind the overfinished qualities. But yeah, here's what I'm going to say. This feels way different than Kelvin 3, Kelvin 4, which are some of my favorites. I'm not some expert on 4-Gate. I don't buy their releases, frankly. It's pricey, and I don't know. I'm just kind of overfinished whiskey at this point, in large part. But I do enjoy a lot of their stuff. And Kelvin 3 and 4, I think, are very good whiskeys. This is the most finished Kelvin I've ever tasted. So, I seemed to enjoy this the other night maybe a little bit more. But at the same time, like, I made it very clear as I was talking about this in the Discord that I was enjoying it as a very overly finished whiskey, and that's how you have to enjoy this. Like, this in no way feels like a bourbon to me. Not at all. Paul P, not sure I would put much faith in reviewing now after all that Beam and the Willet. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The Kelvin 6, I think it's good for somebody that wants like a really overly finished whiskey, but my expectation with the Kelvin line has been more subtle than this. And does anybody disagree with that? I would be curious, because I think I've tasted 3 or 4 of the Kelvins up to this point, and I just don't recall any of them feeling so blown out of the water by the finish like this one. I don't know. Dan Hooper, thank you for the super chat here. I think we're talking about what Basil Hayden I am. Basil Hayden Ambarana. Well, that's the worst kind. I'll take it. I take what I can get, you know? Wayne Arnold just poured a dram of Old Forester 1915. Oh, you got that, but you have the 60-40 blend, which is 1916, I think, right? Mike, I've only tasted Kelvin 5. I thought that was overfinished, and this sounds even more so. Kelvin, you know what? I'm trying to think if I've had Kelvin 5. I've had 3 and 4. I think I've had 2. I don't remember 2, though. I know I have not had 1. But I don't know if I've actually had Kelvin 5. I'm trying to think about that. Yeah, I haven't had Kelvin 1. Jay says the finish is unique and not something anyone else had really done. Hang on. All right. So, this sample was given to me by Jesse, and this is a Bellmead Madeira finished at 90.4 proof. And I remember tasting this, and I've had a few other Madeira finishes, and I think Madeira is a great finish, but it has to be done subtly. I'm gonna just take a little nip off the top of this. I don't know if it's the lower proof or the fact that the Madeira is more subtle on this, or both. I think Madeira... So what I'm saying, Jay, is like Madeira finishing, I think a lot of people have done. And I know they also did the dark rum thing on this Kelvin. But the standout part of the finish is the Madeira. I think other folks, while Madeira is rare, other folks have done it. And I think most other folks tend to do it in a much more reserved way than Foregate did here. This just feels kind of blown out of the water to me. But I know a lot of people will like this profile because it's just so different. Chris K, Mash and Drum said yesterday that K6 is in his best whiskey of the year talk. I think I'll probably just disagree with that then. Because to me, it's almost like I feel like I'm drinking Madeira. I don't feel like I'm really drinking whiskey when I drink this so much. I might change my mind on that later, I guess. I'll taste it again on a very fresh palate. It's just really, really blown out of the water. Hello again, Whiskey Friends also praised it. Yeah, look, for what it is, it's good. To me, I would never, I can't tell you what time I would reach for this bottle. If I had a bottle of this, I don't think I'd be reaching for it. That's just, I don't know though, that's just me. Anthony, glad you got to try the Bowman Batch 3, it's worth seeking out a sample of Batch 2. I wish I still had some. It's a whole different animal. 10 years, 144. See, I've heard the Batch 1's even better, but I don't know what to think about any of those. Yeah, I think this Kelvin 6, it makes sense to me that this is going to get mixed reviews from people, though, because the profile is so intense, which is likely going to be polarizing. That just makes sense to me. So, it's just not up my alley, I think. But I will pour it back. And I'm not a Four-Gate hater by any means. I think so much of what Four-Gate puts out is incredibly good and well balanced with the finishes and the blends that they do. So, this is not just me, disliking their stuff in particular. Yeah, Darrell, this Belle Meade at, what is it, 90? Yeah, 90.4. Crazy. It's so good. It's so good. Wow. All right, let's get the remainder of these super chats. The giveaway is going to be wrapped up at 11:10 Eastern time, so less than 7 minutes from now. That's going to give me time to get through the rest of these Venmos here, and a PayPal. Another PayPal came through. Let's see. Santiago Cardenas with a $40 super chat. Wow. Let's see. Get you in here. Santiago, I've got you in for 8. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome. I don't think there was a comment on that one. If there was, I missed it. I would read it out here, but I don't see anything. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Sean, either Tamdu Batch Strength or Glen Scotia Victoriana. I haven't had the Victoriana in a long time. I would probably go Tamdu Batch Strength, but if you're coming off a bourbon, maybe the Glen Scotia is just a little bit more friendly to you. Okay. Back we go. Jeez Louise, Guy. With an insanely generous super chat, man. 25 entries. $125 super chat, Guy. Cheers, man. This Middle West pick is legit. So Guy got one of the early releases, one of the early bottles of the Middle West pick that's going to go on sale June 7th for the Patreon. He says, I mean, it's awful and no one should buy it, but I'll take a few off your hands to help you get rid of them. I'm glad you like it, man. Oh, jeez. I was a little nervous about the Middle West because it's a wheat whiskey. And it's aged in smaller barrels and everything, but it has no crafty notes to me. And so it's good to hear some positive feedback on that barrel. A few other folks have it, and I can't wait to hear their thoughts after they crack it as well. So, Guy, thank you, man. Jeez. That's insane. Matthew Sly with a $25 super chat. I got you in. Excuse me, for 5. All right, Marshall. A $40 super chat. 8 entries, says fingers crossed. Thank you, man. We have one more comparison to do tonight. Yes. I believe that's it. And it is, let me make sure. River Roots Stag. Got the Holiday. I think that's it, yeah. So we have one more comparison tonight, which is the Holiday Bourbon Lore up against a single barrel. I would imagine a store pick. I have to imagine. 121 proof, single barrel. Just to kind of compare the profiles between the 18 barrel blend and a single barrel profile. Okay. Justin Reynolds. In for 2, says cheers, Cam. Thank you, Justin. Got you in, man. Lance Ortiz for 20, which is a 4 entry super chat. Says, cheers to Barrel 802. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think we picked a good one. I mean, you know, it's interesting. All these barrel picks have been so different. When we do the rise, they start, like those 11.5-year MGP rise, they start to run together so quickly. The beam barrels also had a little bit of that, but I think the profiles in a lot of cases were more different, especially on the finish. But mostly in the drinking experience, I would say these beam barrels differed so much in how they drank. The rye barrels differed more on the nose and kind of overall, but the drinking experience of a lot of those MGP 11.5-year ryes, they're all about 120 proof, like that was more consistent. None of them drank terribly or flat or anything like that. A few of these beam barrels actually came off flat, which was maybe just a component or a characteristic of them that you have to kind of work around. All right, Pink Dan. Amy, I was trying to miss you there to make sure I didn't overwrite you. Pink Dan, in for 1. Well, Old Stubby is officially sold out at Shared Porb. There, okay, so no more Old Stubborn to go around. You're a legend for giving one of these bottles away. Thanks, man. Walker Clark says cheers with a $20 super chat. Thank you, Walker. This is a distillery single barrel, one of the first single barrel releases. All right. All right, this is exciting then. Not that it wouldn't have been otherwise, but now it's even more exciting. Did I get Brian already? Brian for Old Stubborn. In for 2. I don't know if I said that out loud. Brian S. Sorry if I didn't say that out loud. Sometimes I say things in my head, and I think I say them out loud, and sometimes that doesn't happen. Matt Thomas, in for 2, and I missed a space in your name. There we go. Got you in, man. Thank you so much. And we only have a couple more left, and then we're wrapped up here, which is awesome. Thank you guys so much for the support. This is ridiculous. I want to say thank you more properly when I'm done entering these things in. I hear voices too, Cam, says Jason. Jay, Google when I ask 802 meaning. Angel number 802 signifies abundance and success in your career and finances. Well, we know that we picked the wrong barrel because I can't stop buying whiskey and symbols. Okay. Moving on very quickly. Joel, thank you for the $10 super chat. Says, cheers, Cam. Very fun stream tonight. Should get her on once a month for an hour. Yeah, I think Sarah might come on a little bit more. Once a month is maybe a little more than she would want to do, but we'll find out. BT says, LFG. Thank you, BT. Got you in for 2. And Phil says, more glassware. Thanks, Phil. I got you in for 2, man. We're almost there. We're almost there. 3 more left on the Venmo. Jeremy, the star of the show tonight, for sending this Bowman sample, this holiday sample, and 10 other ridiculous ass samples that are on the table over there, says, damn, good. It's either go with 2 O's or good without a D. Damn, go time. I got you in for 2, man. Thank you. Noah P., I think Amy's going to get you here, says, enjoyed the banter between the 2 hosts tonight. Thanks for the great live streams. Thank you, Noah. And thank you, Amy. Okay. 3 more here for me on the Venmo side, and then we're going to do this giveaway. Excuse me, 2 more. Cartersville Outfitters. Who is that? You'll have to let me know who that is if you win. Stoked to be here. Cheers, brother. Thank you. Got you in for 2, $10 super chat. And finally, last but not least, William Hines says, who I was talking to about this Kelvin, with a $100 super chat. My tip/entry is for the Whiskey Saint. If I win, send it to Durrell. Great stream. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Wow. I'll check PayPal again, says Jay. Okay. Big Zug says, sent you a PayPal. All right, do we get one more here? Let's see. Yes, a $10 super chat from Carlos. And it says Old Stubby. All right. And who was that big Zug? Got you in for 2. All right, I think we're done. I think we are wrapped up. Oh, Adam McIntyre says wrong Venmo account. That's all good, man. Will, last minute addition. In for 1. I gotcha. Says nice to hear someone else babble for 2 hours tonight. There was a comment, guys, on one of my on I think it was last week's live stream that said, you know what? I'll just pull it up because I love it. Where's this at? Someone said, Jeff Scalfano, 3100, says, no more. I can't watch 2 hours of babbling from anybody. So I said, it was actually 2 hours, 18 minutes, and 35 seconds. That's so Will. Nice to hear someone babble for 2 hours tonight. Darrell, yeah, man. Mr. William Hines is a class act, man. So, yeah. It's awesome. Okay, I think we are wrapped on all of that. So let's do the giveaway now, and then we're going to do this Ben Holiday comparison, and then we can call it a night. Okay, and I'm going to share my screen here. There we go. So, the way this works, many of you know this already, but for those that don't, your name is on the left, your number of entries on the right. Your number of entries is your dollar amount divided by 5, so Casket Salesman with a $5 super chat, every $5 is 1 entry, so he gets 1 entry. If you go to Dan H, 4 entries means he submitted a $20 super chat, and if you do 2 different super chats in a live stream, your name will appear twice. It's not all going to be in under 1 entry. So, in this case, Casket Salesman down to Russ K. And then we might have to do 3 of these. Let's see if we can go down to 115%, if that gets us there. Casket Salesman down to, Bruce Williams. And Bruce Williams, yes. We'll do 2 here at this amount of zoom. Sorry if it's really small on your screen. Casket Salesman down to William Molinar. Check your entries. And then we will go down to the second half, William Molinar to the bottom. So you have about 60 seconds to check in, make sure I didn't screw anything up. I know Amy got all of the super chats and the live chat. She confirmed everything, which is great. But if you submit it to Venmo or PayPal, just let me know if there are any mistakes. We'll get that corrected. If I screwed something up, you'll get extra entries on the next giveaway. Sorry, I'm making a note very quickly on my phone to send Jeb some samples tomorrow, along with these giveaways tonight. All right. So if there are any mistakes, please let me know now. And while we do that, I'm going to clear a few glasses and get these Ben Holidays poured out. Oh, that Willet is crazy. The remainders of the Willet are in these 2 glasses. It's insane. I can't believe whiskey used to taste that way. Jason, strap 1 glass on each nostril and go to sleep with it on. It's like a CPAP machine for degenerates. All right, I'm going to scroll down now. William Molnar, basically down to William Molnar again. There we go. So Will or Bruce, all the way down to the bottom. Check your entries for me, please. CPAPy, says Jason. Can you imagine Sarah's face waking up to that? All right, guys, 20 more seconds-ish, and then we're going to do this giveaway on the old random.org with 7 spins. 7 spins. I got to clear one more glass. Let's just do this one. Or this is already cleared. Both of these. Okay. So let's get the holiday stuff going then. I had a Scotch sample that Sarah and I were going to taste tonight from my friend Frank. We were hanging out last night. I think that was last night. Time is like a freaking vortex at this point. But we decided not to taste it tonight. We're going to either taste it just on our own, or maybe she can appear on the Scotch Sunday stream, because Sarah loves Scotch. I think it would be interesting to actually have her, jump in on a Scotch Sunday stream and give some tasting notes and everything, because she's got some really cool Scotch tasting notes. All right, we're gonna do this now. Oop, flying away. Casket Salesman down to Will again. Let's get these entries in. You can see here, paste it in. Casket Salesman down to Will. Wilmo 18. 7 spins. 2 winners tonight. Thank you all so much for the support. We got one more tasting at the end of this stream. I appreciate you so freaking much. Seriously, real quick, no shenanigans. I know I'm taking this off the screen, but you guys have fundamentally changed a lot of things for me with the Patreon, what's going on the Patreon and the support there. Especially once we started doing barrel picks, I knew that was going to drive things up, but I couldn't imagine the level of support that we've gotten over the last 2 months. Giveaways on the channel, everything. You have fundamentally changed a lot of things for me and Sarah, and you're allowing essentially growing pains to happen, where it's like I have to devote. I'm trying to figure out how to devote time to the channel between my job, which is technically full-time, but I only work 30 weeks out of the year. And so I'm in this phase of shifting things over to the channel in large part, behind the scenes. And I know nobody sees that happening, but the stuff that's been going on right now has enabled that to happen, and the level of support from everybody. So thank you. I don't want to get like weird about it and emotional, but thank you so much. This has been really incredible. So we'll put this back on the screen. No shenanigans. Wilmo, up to Casket Salesman. 7 spins. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here comes the last one. 7. And there we go. Mr. William Hines and Justin Potts. First place winner is going to get the Old Stubborn with a sample of the Middle West wheat. The second place winner, Justin, is going to get the unreleased Middle West wheat whiskey cask strength pick that we did at 130 proof, which I think is going to blow you away, and a sample of the Old Stubborn. So there we go, guys. Thank you. Seriously. Jason, you're a hell of a dude. albeit a very small dude. You've been a great tour guide on my bourbon journey. Thank you, Jason. What does 8th place get? All of my undying love and affection. Oh, God. Scotch and Sarah Sunday, says Mike. Mike, honest to God, like, I mean, Sarah and I started with Scotch, and she was a lot more involved in that process between us because it was at the beginning of COVID. We were home so much, so we would do it together. And it was, like, number one, it was just a cool thing for us to do, but she can pull out some crazy things on Scotch. And I think that's because the palate, well, I don't want to say palate, I guess I should say profile. Like, the profile of Scotches are so varied, and they, to me, evoke way more of a, like, time and place, terroir type thing, that she could assign stuff to Scotches in a way that I absolutely cannot do. But with bourbon, I think it's a little more meticulous to some degree and more analytical type A, and I think I do a little better with that than she does. So it's fun to drink Scotch with Sarah, is what I'm saying. Jason, everyone says Scotch is an acquired taste. I don't think I want to acquire it. Did you always enjoy Scotch? No, I hated Scotch for a long time because I only had peated stuff. And even though Laphroaig was my entry into Scotch, what actually helped me get there was Johnny Walker Gold, strangely enough. I just couldn't find my way in with the peat. And I kept trying different levels of peated expressions. Then I had Johnny Gold. And then I was like, oh, I can understand this peat thing a little bit. Then I went off the deep end, and me and two friends killed an entire bottle of Laphroaig in one night. We were all teaching at this seminar, which is not great. I'm sure the next day we were not teaching very well. But we were in our hotel rooms and we killed this Laphroaig. And when I woke up the next morning, I'm like, I love that stuff. And that started me on Scotch. So I went deep into Islay, and then afterwards I dialed it back, and I started finding out about Glenlivet, Glenfiddich, Glenmorangie, standard stuff, and it kind of ballooned out from there. Then I started the channel. So, congrats to the winners, of course. Thank you guys so much. Sean says, I love these live streams. They make me feel like I'm not drinking alone. Yeah, man. It's great to have everybody together doing this, you know? Phil says, awesome wife, best whiskey, charmed life, living the dream equals Cam. Thanks, man. Yeah. Yeah, I've been, you know. It's been, yeah, I don't want to get all weird, so. Jay, gotta go. Whiskey Dreams, a good night all. Cam, thanks for being a good sport. Jay, I love you, man. I can't wait to see you at Bourbon in the Barn. I gotta remember to say Bourbon in the Barn now. Jason, last place is one of my 8 bottles of Willet Pot Still. People keep giving me one when they find out I'm into whiskey. Mike, my start was with Scotch 2. Actually, one of those older Mac 18s. So that review last week hit home for me. Dude, the older ones are amazing. And then I went down the peat rabbit hole. I'll always love it. Yeah. Will, I actually don't know. I met the owner of a restaurant here locally. It's like a dive bar taco joint right across from the hall where the symphony plays, across High Street. And so on all of my breaks, I would go over there and eat their shrimp tacos, and I would just talk to the owner. His name was Pierre. Well, this place ended up getting shut down for like tax evasion or something, which was like I never heard from him again, you know. But he was from Venezuela. He fled Venezuela with his family. He was like he had this whole crazy ass story, you know. But we were over there talking, and I was like, he was like, oh, have you ever had this? You ever had this? And I'm like, I don't like Scotch. I wrote it off, and he's like, no, let me give you some Scotch. So every time I would go in, he would give me a new Scotch. And so Johnny Gold, I don't know if it was Gold or Gold Reserve, no clue. One of them hit something for me, and I was like, I think I could get into that. And then this Laphroaig thing happened a few months later, and that was how I got into Scotch. What's up, Brett? And then Russ says Speyside scotches are an easy way to move into scotch. I think if I would have ever had a scotch that was not peated at the beginning, I would have come in much faster to enjoying scotch. I thought that scotch meant peat in the beginning because everybody that gave me scotch in the beginning also thought that. They were like casual scotch drinkers. And I think when they associate with scotch, they associate peat, as many people do. So I didn't know other stuff existed. All right, let's do this. Let's do this final comparison here, guys. By the way, Justin, please send me a sample. A sample. I read an email, and I popped up a message on here, and it was an email, and it said something about a sample, and I saw something on the screen. Justin, send me an email, not a sample, with your email. Anyways, here we go. I'm going to give you my email address. I already have William Hines' email, but Justin, I don't know if I have yours. So send me an email, drumsanddrams@gmail.com, with your name and what you won tonight. It's been a long night. I'm underslept. Banner time is up, says Travis. Thank you, Travis. I need that reminder. I really do. Oh, my gosh. All right, last comparison of the night. Bourbon Lore Ben Holiday, which is fantastic. Fantastic whiskey. Just about 3,000 bottles, rather, of this blend. At 118.6 proof. 18 barrels in the blend. I love it. I don't think it's whiskey of the year material. I know there was a lot of hype around it. I'm not there, but I think it's good. And then we have a cask strength single barrel at 121 proof from the gift shops. Gift shop, Jeremy says. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Will says the 18. I had a little dyslexic moment there, Will, because my mind said 18-year-old, but if you read what you said, it says the old 18 year. It says the old 18 year, but I had this dyslexic moment where I said the 18-year-old. Anyways, it doesn't matter. The old 18-year Gold Centennial blend, much better than the non-age stated Gold Reserve. Yeah, I don't know enough about those because the highest up I went with Johnny when I was buying bottles was Johnny Green, and I love Johnny Green. 15 years old. It's a blended malt, and the proof is great. The profile is great. Like everything about Johnny Green is great. I do not like Johnny Walker Blue, and because of that, I never really ventured into those other ones. And Will, you did send me a sample of that Centennial blend. I don't know if I've even tried it yet. It's in this room, but I don't know exactly where. All right. All right. So let's just start with this Ben Holiday single barrel here. This gift shop release. One of the first, Jeremy said. It is so peach rings for me. And I know the Bourbon Lore blend, I've also said this has like a peach ring note to it. But this is so intense. It reminds me of the Driftless Glen. This Driftless Glen single barrel that Devin sent. It's a rye, though, at 124 proof. This tastes like peach rings. Whoa. But very dark. The Ben Holiday is much brighter. I can't get that note, the peach ring note, out of my head when I smell this. So there's kind of a young oak, young wood profile to this one. Some kind of brighter candied grape syrup, peach rings, and that might be all I'm getting right now. This is not like super complex, overly complicated. No, but it smells good. Very sweet. And a lot of candy notes. Now, the Bourbon Lore blend. This is more reserved, understandably so, but I mean, it's only 2.5 proof points lower. It smells a lot lighter, or a lot lower proof. I don't want to say lighter. I don't want to imply, tasting notes, because actually this is a darker whiskey with regards to the tasting notes or nosing notes. Like, this has more leather, more grape to that peach ring note. Wow. Maraschino cherry also on the gift shop release. Wow, this is going to be an interesting comparison. All right, let's do the gift shop on the palate now. Whew. Whoa. So it is like that peach ring note, but it quickly goes into like black pepper and very intense spice. And I would have never expected that given the nose. Wow. No. It's a very fresh whiskey. Even black pepper, I think, makes it feel fresh. Like, yeah, black pepper is a fresh kind of note, in the same way that peach rings are a fresh note. They have this characteristic that's a little brighter. Black pepper obviously is in a spicy way, but peach rings in a more candied, effervescent kind of way. So overall, it just has this lifted feel on the palate. Nothing dark about that whiskey. Maraschino cherry on the finish. Huh. Bourbon Lore blend. Actually has some banana to it that I've never picked up before. I actually like the blend. I like the blend a lot. Yeah. It's not nearly as intense on the nose or palate. There are too many glasses on this table. And it's more understated on the nose for sure. But because it is darker, and the gift shop release has so much of that, just that bright lifted profile, I have to go with the Bourbon Lore, because selfishly, I do like darker whiskey. Yeah, and I think this holiday stuff at 10, 11 years old. I mean, is there an age on this? Is there an age on the Bourbon Lore blend? Oh, okay. So the youngest barrel is that okay? So this is like 7-ish years old. Yeah. At 9 to 10 years old, I think this is going to be crazy whiskey. You get to 10 to 12, I don't know, because the way that this blend is, it could be the barrels they chose, of course, but the way that this has darkened on the profile from this single barrel, if this continues on this trajectory of getting darker and darker in the way that these two are showing that trajectory to be, then I think at 10 to 12 years, even 9 to 10 years, this whiskey is going to be crazy, crazy good. The pick is 6 year, 10 month. Wow. Okay. Well, then these are vastly different profiles. That's crazy. So it's not really an age thing then, Jeremy. It's got to be just like barrel placement and blend. That's even more interesting. The blend, like after comparing this to a single cask, I did not realize just how good the blend is. Not broadly speaking against like, you know, other products from other distilleries, but just within the Ben Holiday mix, I didn't realize how good this blend was, because I expected to like a single cask better because it would have a more direct profile, higher proof, all that kind of stuff, even if the age was slightly younger, which it's only very slightly younger. It's a good blend. It's actually a really good blend, you know? Oh, David Jennings, what's up, man? Sorry I missed that chat there. We're nearing the end of the night, if you can't tell by my demeanor and appearance. Russ, thank you, man. Good night. All right, guys, that's gonna do it tonight. I think we covered everything, right? On the thumbnail, we had the Elijah Craig, which I can't believe the PGA Elijah Craig has such a darker profile than standard small batch, but the blend that they did, whatever that was, with the P1G and A warehouses, it's good. Like, it's worth buying that bottle at 35 bucks. We started there. We got into the barrel pick. We picked barrel 802. We've covered a lot of ground. Willet C4D, Bowman batch 3 cask strength. Just about anything you can imagine. I think we've done it tonight, and I appreciate you all so much. That's going to do it. And I'll see you soon. Thanks, Cam. Really enjoyed making that one with Kyle and team. Oh, man. I didn't know you were part of that. That's awesome. It's a great freaking blend. Great, great blend. So cheers, guys. I'm going to wrap up with just a little sip of the River Roots bean pick that we just did. So there we go. Cheers. I don't know when this barrel's going to drop. It might be 3 or 4 months from now at this point. We've got kind of a backlog of picks, which is a great problem to have. It's something I never thought I would say for Drums and Drams. So thanks, and I'll see you guys soon.